What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Awakening World. I'm Love Coach Scott Katamas, and I love hosting and producing this wonderful show. We've been doing it for 3.5 years now, and well over 500 shows. And I see a lot of our favorite people are here in the Zoom room. And I'm especially excited because I love co-hosting with Tangela. And not only is Tangela here, but before I bring her on, I'll bring her on so you can see her reaction. She's married. She got married. She and Charlie did the wonderful thing. And so right off the bat, here are some photos of their amazing wedding in Sedona, Arizona. Hope everybody can see those. There she is. I guess she's giving him a lay, which is a good thing. I'm glad that Charlie got laid. And look at this amazing, apparently a UFO picked them up and dropped them down on one of the amazing hilltops here. And there she, look at her henna, how she had her hands completely hennaed. Now, what did that mean, Sheila? What did the henna indicator imply?
Well, so the henna is, it's something that, in my culture, I'm from Bangladesh, in South Asian culture, Indian culture, Arab culture, it's a long time tradition, for brides, to celebrate and decorate their hands with the henna. I still have some, it's a little bit faded now, but, when the henna artist does the artwork, she puts in a lot of symbolism and there's a lot of meaning. So she had actually put in peacocks, and there's a lot of alchemy with the peacocks, symbols of, our connection to the divine and also, elephants. And so there's a lot of like beautiful symbolism that gets woven into the henna, and it's a part of the celebration. And, we had a henna party as well as part of the, as she was doing the henna, we had our friends over, and that was a lot of fun as well. And and George, you're saying I never noticed all of my hand tattoos. No, the henna tattoos are temporary. So they are temporary. It's they're plant-based. And so basically they paint them onto the hand, and you have to let it dry, and then it stains. And then the stain lasts for about 1 to 2 weeks. So,
all right. Well, we're going to continue taking a couple more looks at the pictures here. So here we go in this direction. Look at that, huh? Is that romantic or what? And rose petals that you're throwing up in the sky, I assume. Yeah. Your photographer did a great job.
Yeah, she's amazing. I highly recommend her to anyone who is any events, any branding. She does all of our photos. She's incredible. Her name is Leah Joy Love. So
And
she's,
look at, oh, wait, I know Joy Love. She's awesome.
yeah, she's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's.
she co-hosted a show with me once, in fact.
Thank
And I love the look on your face. It's just beautiful. Wow.
you. There's
Uh,
she was our officiant.
right. And there you are walking off into the sunset.
Yes, and there you go. There's some shots
These
from.
shots are amazing. I mean, just incredible. It really is like as though the UFO like dropped you onto this like sphere, you know. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's an incredible just place to be able to, be married. It's just so cosmic.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, congratulations. How's it feel? How does it feel?
It feels great. I'm so excited. For both of us, it was, we really, we got married on the equinox, on the fall equinox, the day of balance, and, perfect balance, harmony. And for our partnership, we really felt like bringing in those energies was a celebration of the balance that, we're creating within, and also, with the two of us coming together in our, divine union. And so it was very sacred and very powerful, I have to say. So I just feel like it was definitely a rite of passage for me personally, just because of everything I have had to go through to get to this point. So yeah, very exciting. I'm very happy, and yeah, we're thrilled. And so happy you all could share in all of that.
Congratulations. It's really exciting.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about, we're having another Soul Search Psychic Fair day weekend. Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, so we are having another wonderful Soul Search Psychic Fair, Psychic and Healing Fair in Pasadena, Arcadia. So for any of you guys tuning in and watching from LA, we still have our second day tomorrow. So definitely stop by tomorrow. We're going to be there all day, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I'm just excited because, Barbara Tintori and the rest of our team, we see Barbara waving there. She's going to give us a little tour of the show. And we have Janina, Allison, Debbie have all been there all day, really managing everything. And, and we're really excited to have, Mary Elizabeth, Mark and Anya, Kimberly Meredith joining in, and people will get to have a little bit of that psychic fair experience. And, I know sometimes when I've introduced the Psychic and Healing Fair on this show, people ask me, well, why do you guys call it a psychic fair? And, it really is a fair and celebration of transformation and healing. That is actually what we've created and what we're bringing out into the world. The reason we call it a psychic, it's a psychic and healing fair, because we do have so many intuitives there that can help give spiritual guidance for people's lives. But really, and people, it's funny because when people search for guidance, they're not usually searching for like spiritual transformation. They're just looking for psychic. So we use a term that resonates with a very broad number of people, but we provide an experience that when people come to the fair itself, whether they've been on their spiritual path and journey for the last 30 years, or they just started yesterday and they somehow saw our Instagram post and decided to show up, that it is an opening, an enlightening and transformative experience. And the psychics and intuitives and healers that we have there are so gifted and have so many different modalities that they're introducing. And we also have body workers, crystals, all types of transformative technologies. So, it's really a fun experience that we have created for people to help, support their journey in spiritual awakening and spiritual transformation.
Beautiful. It's really fun collaborating with you, and you always bring the most amazing people onto the awakening world. So I appreciate it. We're going to do the tour with Barbara in a moment, but we always got to start our show with some music. And of course, our beloved brother Omashar is here. Wow, look at that background. Wow. Omashar, what do you think? Our Tangela is a married goddess.
Congratulations. I learned through social media of the wedding, and I was just so happy because I've been witness to some of your path through our interactions online, and the couple of times we've met in physically, and so it's that you've come to a point of marriage is awesome, because you didn't do it I don't know how to put it really lightly, because you went in there for it to be a spiritually transformative divine union. And I know the fire that one has to personally endure to get past, to get to the heart sometimes. And so fantastic. And I've seen you looking beautiful always. Charlie looks great. He's always looked like a dude, but thank you, sorry Charlie, but in these photos you look like a king, and phenomenal, a master, and I was so happy to see you dressed in that way. And where did you get your suit from, brother? So anyway, this is a song called, what is it called? Total Surrender. So this is I Know What You Two Have Done, and well done that you have totally surrendered. Good. In the event of a terminal day, I would turn to you. I would say, please help me. Help me see through this illusion. The tears would fall, my knees would bend. I'd lift my hands up to the heavens. Help me. Help me out of this illusion. My trust is in you, my faith is strong. I hear the call, it won't be long before sunrise. The light of a brand new day. I hear you say, give me total surrender. I'm coming your way. You came with me out of the mist, a violet glow, an amethyst of beauty, never seen on earth before. I'll come with you into the light. My starry eyes are burning bright. I trust you, and now I know the reason why. I hear you say, give me total surrender. I'm coming your way. Give me total surrender. There's no compromise with total surrender. So come dry your eyes, give me total surrender. Whoa.
Wow. Wonderful.
Yay. Thank you. I love watching people dance.
And thank you everybody for moving and grooving to the music. And please do that. We're going to have two more Omushar songs and a cornflower video. So we're going to have some wonderful music. Tangela, I would love for you to introduce Barbara, and then Barbara, take us on a tour.
Yes, definitely. So I'm so excited to introduce Barbara Tintori. She is an actor, producer, Reiki master, healer, and of course, she is one of our incredible Soul Search team members who is, doing many things, including supporting managing our psychic and healing fairs along with Janina, and then also, of course, managing the launch of Soul Search TV, which we also have coming, which we're excited about. So welcome, Barbara, and thanks for being there today.
Thank you so much for having me. We have been on the go here since the wee hours of the morning, but there has been so much amazing energy here that I feel like I could run a marathon. I might not feel that way in a few hours, but I certainly feel that way now, really coming off of the amazing, beautiful energy here. It's been really a blessing to be here.
Awesome. So, for everyone, our show does officially end at 6 p.m. So a lot of our healers and vendors have left the building, so to speak, and some are still there doing readings. Because I see Christian back there. He's doing reading, and there's Chris. Hi, Chris.
Tangela, we will always be here until you need us to stay. So we'll be doing readings all night.
They could
want to keep it colorful for you.
That's the beautiful part about this event, is that everybody's energy just keeps going and going, and it's
we have essential oils, thieves, to keep our voices going.
That's
Some
right.
Cinnamon cloves. It's really, really great products.
Yeah.
He has been
Ben's been
working all
non-stop.
day.
So Ben is our amazing
Ben.
body worker. For those of you who
Thank
have
you.
been to our fair, I think a lot of you have experienced the intuitive alignment body work that Ben does. And if you have not experienced it, you can come to Pasadena tomorrow or to San Rafael. Ben is going to be in San Rafael next weekend. At our next Psychic and Healing Fair, October 7th and 8th. And I have to say that the last two fairs, I definitely got 2 sessions from Ben.
I know. I wanted to be I wanted to play Tangela this time and jump on the table.
And
But
Christian. Oh
my gosh.
Anna did a reading with Christian too, which was
Christian
also
has
really
been
amazing.
nonstop all day. And as you can see, we'll pass by his booth in a little bit. He is just the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going and going.
I love that you were talking about Ganesh again, because that came up in your session, and it was like so fitting because the next weekend it's all about Ganesh, and
it was amazing. So that is actually a very interesting thing. I did a reading with Christian, and he said, Ganesh is here, which, is not really, someone that I connect to very often. He was like, but he's here. He's for you. You just know that he's here. And then it ended up being Ganesh's birthday that week. And then when I did my henna, she actually did elephants. You can see here, she put elephants in the henna. So I
saw it and I loved it. It's so
the actual day that she got the henna, I couldn't stop looking at the elephants. There was something so magical and sacred about them imprinted. I get chills just imprinted in your hand. It was spectacular and very fitting for that day.
And you were the only one that weekend that Ganesha did come in for. So that was special. He doesn't see Ganesh for everybody. There's always particular reasons, but that was really special.
Yeah, and he was definitely there the whole week, and that was very powerful. And thank you guys both for your incredible healing work for me going into my wedding week, both of you guys.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
As you all can probably see and feel, we are a family here. So I get choked up every time, Tangela knows I never get through talking about this without tearing up, but we are family. And that's what we That's our mission and passion to do with everyone who attends our fairs, everyone who becomes a part of our online community. We want to be that safe and sacred space for you to just be, to be on your journey, no matter where you are on that spectrum of your spiritual journey. We want to be that safe space for you to land, and we are that for each other. And it's truly a sacred, miraculous experience. Every time people say to me, you're spending every weekend going to these fairs, why do you want to work every weekend? And I always say, who's working?
It's fun.
It's family, it's fun. I'm on my journey like we all are, and it's really a spectacular experience. And
Some people have regular jobs like this guy, go to our jobs on Monday, or some people do that, and I'm like, how do you do it? How do you do it? This is the fun stuff. This is
Yeah.
the fun weekend.
I live in
So,
Sacramento, and I will come to.
all the way
Yeah.
down here.
he comes no matter where. We're very, very blessed indeed.
We're so blessed.
And yeah, and so I'll take you around a little bit and give you an idea. So just use your imagination and picture this space filled with wall-to-wall people, which it was all day today, and which it will be even more so tomorrow, because it decided to downpour today in Los Angeles. So even with the downpour, we were packed. Every time I went to talk to a vendor, they were occupied serving with their gifts. It was really amazing. So use your imagination, and we're going to start at our registration booth. So when you come into a fair, when you come into our journey with us, you'll come to the registration table, and we've got amazing Allison. We're going to turn around and say, hi, Allison. Allison is fairly new to our team, but it feels like she's been here for lifetimes, which she obviously has. So we're so blessed to have her. We're one of our amazing attendees for the day.
Hi.
She doesn't want to leave. So right.
Awesome.
It's great.
You guys are good listeners, and they're so perked up and happy and smiling. You know how good I leave.
I love that. So she's gonna get a sleeping bag, and then she'll be with us tomorrow morning. So
Wonderful. Well, Barbara has her Reiki circle at 10 a.m. So you don't want to miss that.
come see me 10 a.m. We're gonna just set sacred space for the day, channel the inner healer, and just go for the rest of the day. So gosh, yes, please come join me at 10. I'd love to have you. But so I guess we'll keep on going. Oh, we have dogs. See, we even have dogs in the dogs, and one of our healers now brought her dog.
Kathy.
Hi. We'll go over and meet her. She's one of our new healers, and now she wants to come back to all of our shows, which is amazing. But this is where Ben does his magic, right here. So anybody who's fortunate enough to come into the room, just jump on the table right away, so you get your spot. And then our aura photographer has left the building, but Phyllis has been amazing. She not only does aura photography, but after she does the photography, she does a reading with you and Reiki healing, anything that you may need. So it's a really unique full service aura photography package. And we have Angel, our healer, just healer of many trades. And she makes wonderful alchemist things for sale as well. She will be here tomorrow. And then we have, oh my God, we're playing, our healers are playing with the dogs here. Nobody wants to talk to us because there are dogs in the room. Would you like to come say hello here? You're on the Awakening World show. And
Hi, Kathy.
Go ahead and give us your name and what your company is.
Hi, my name is Kathy. We're from Shumei, America. We do 3 things: energy healing, food, and appreciation of art and beauty. So today at the show, we're doing free energy healing and giving free rice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, so this is the most most like purest rice you'll ever find. We don't use any organic pesticides or fertilizers, manure, compost, vermiculture, anything.
Wow.
Just leave nature and respect and love it, and then nature will provide. Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, I didn't get a healing today, but I am gonna get one tomorrow. Janina did, and she said it was amazing.
It was
So,
amazing.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'm there. Thank you.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
And so we have, let me make sure I get the name of his business right. Well, I'm gonna let him tell you. This is Charn.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. Would you like to tell us about your business? That you will show what is the name of your company?
This is okay. My company name is Mystic Earth Gems. Is right here. Yeah.
Mystic Earth Gems.
Everything is handmade and all genuine stones, handmade with the sterling silver.
And how's your
And,
experience been with Soul Search?
Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We're so happy to have you here.
Same here. So happy to be here. Thank you.
So maybe tomorrow I'll get to go shopping.
Oh yeah.
That would be amazing.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, I've already seen lots of things I want to buy. It's dangerous working at a fair when you have all these amazing things. Here's Mary Elizabeth, who you will meet later on in the show. Oh, I'm getting reverb from her computer. So we'll let her introduce herself after, but she's amazing. Vicki Gay. The spirit of Vicki Gay is here. Amazing psychic medium. I know probably a lot of viewers have had readings from Vicki or know of Vicki. And so she is part of our Soul Search family, and she will be here tomorrow as well for lucky Los Angeles people. Of course, anyone who wants to hop on a plane and come on over, we're here all day till 6. Joseph here, and it's red stone
minerals.
Minerals. Joseph is amazing. Joseph is our resident geologist. He knows everything about rocks and stones, and he's learning about the alchemist magical properties of the stones right along with everyone else. But he just has such incredible knowledge about everything stones. And so he always has a gorgeous display.
And also the nice thing about Redstone Minerals is they give a free crystal to every child that comes to the fair. So they're usually at all of our fairs, so you can always see them. And if you're bringing your children, which we definitely want you to do because our fairs are family friendly and family fun, they can stop by to get a crystal. And then Barbara, so now we have to go to our meditation.
Okay, well, then we'll just wave to Terry. Terry, wave to everyone.
We'll come back. Hi, Terry.
Oh, do you do this now? No, we're waving and walking. Oh, and we're not gonna do it.
Barbara, you are a wonderful correspondent, Barbara. Thank you so much. And we'll come back to Barbara in a little bit.
We'll come back to you.
How much fun, right? I hope everybody's enjoying it. Well, I want to remind everybody that we've started, of course, we're merging the Global Peace Tribe community with the Twin Ray community. And it's really, they're just both communities dedicated to raising consciousness and bringing in the golden age together. And so for about 6 weeks now, there have been evening meditations taking place that are open to the public. So any of you who are watching, join our evening meditation. It's every night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 Eastern time. And I'll put into the chat box the details on where, what the Zoom room is. But there it is. And that's, of course, the beautiful Deborah Juliet, who is going to be leading our meditation tonight. And she leads the meditation on most Saturday nights for us. And so she's going to lead a meditation. This is a chance to just kind of slow down, drop in, and then there's going to be about 4 minutes of silence after the meditation for you to really savor the beautiful space that Deborah Juliet is going to lead us into. So welcome back to the Awakening World, beloved Deborah, and take it away.
Thank you so much, beloved Scott. And thank you all beautiful souls, divine souls, for being here tonight with us. I invite you now to either make yourself very comfortable and lay down, or if you feel like sitting with us, then I would invite you to sit as straight as you can so that your spine gets fully straight and as much light as it possibly can. And I invite you now to close your beautiful eyes and drop fully in. And we deeply breathe into our beautiful abdomen, all the way in as much as we can. As much love and joy and sunshine that is always there and always around us. We hold it for a couple of seconds. Let the oxygen do its magic in your body and your brain and all the cells. And we breathe out everything that we don't need. Releasing every energy from the day. And one more time, I invite you all so to put both of your hands on your heart, and we breathe in all the way into our abdomen, making a huge Santa Claus belly. And we hold it for just a little amount of time to let the light and love within us sparkle around. And we breathe out everything we don't need to have a beautiful, beautiful and magical evening. Let go the day. Let go. And one last time we breathe in. And while we breathe in, we feel the connection of the light from the central sun, from the center of the universe, coming all the way, the white ray coming all the way down through our crown chakra, all our chakras down, connecting us to the center of our beautiful planet Gaia. And when we breathe out, we let go and let go and let go everything. And come into that beautiful space of silence and of source within ourselves. And now we feel that ray of light coming all the way back through our root chakra into our pulsating hearts. And I invite you now to feel that ray of light emanating through your heart like a beautiful waterfall of light. This waterfall is there to cleansing and purifying your beautiful heart and yourself. Feel that primordial field that you're creating within yourself and that purification. And now feel your heart expanding and expanding with your divine love that you truly are. And feel that expansion, that infinite expansion, all the way out to the universe. I can totally feel all of your beautiful hearts expanding in the love, now uniting all of us. I invite you now to feel that a deep and profound gratitude just for being here united together, for being here on this beautiful planet right here, right now, together in these most magical times of this wonderful planet. I can feel all of you being, and all of us being grateful for our life here together right now. And in this moment of love, deep love and gratitude, I can feel all of your joy the tremendous joy pulsating in every cell of our body for just being all here, just being, feeling that beingness, feeling that love, that light, that truth, that wisdom that we all are. Feeling that divine energy and the divine grace that is always there for us and that we can always tap it. That is feeding us, that ray of light coming from the center of the universe that created us from Mother, Father, God is always feeding us, is always uniting all of us together. And I invite you now to feel that ray of light coming all the way back, continuing all its way back through our throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, and now getting out and coming back through the root chakra and getting out, and feel how the more we give, the more we always get back. The more we give our love, the more we get it back. The more we give, the more we get it back. And yes, this is the miracle we came for to experience together, united as one. I invite you now in that moment of joy to feel safe, to feel alive, to feel rested, and to feel how immensely, infinitely you always are loved, so deeply loved by Mother, Father, God, by the divine, by the universe, whatever resonates with you, by all of your divine masters, the angels that are always protecting you and us. And I welcome you home in that love that you truly are. It is always now. It is always love, and it is always God that we truly are in that moment, deep moment of presence. Welcome back home. you so much, beloved Umasha. I invite you all now to slowly come back into your divine vessels, your divine, beautiful bodies. Slowly open up your eyes to this wonderful, wonderful show tonight.
Thank you so much, beloved Deborah. Thank you very much for taking us in such a beautiful space. Thank you for the beautiful energy that you hold and all that you give, all of your seva. Thank you. I want to again remind everybody that you can join us every night at 6:30 p.m. There's no cost. Join our evening meditation, and it's led by different members of the Twin Ray community. And here again are the details. I've put it into the chat box. And for those of you who are watching on Conscious Awakening Network or Humanities Team or any of the 200 Facebook groups and pages, come and join the Global Peace Tribe. Come on in. That's where you can see, we put the links to all these free offerings that we provide. And we visit with each other in the chat box. We have a very active community. And tonight's a great night to come in because we are going to do some psychic readings for some of the select members of our audience. So come and join the Global Peace Tribe. And it's really easy to do that. Just go to globalpeacetribe.com. globalpeacetribe.com, and you can scroll around. You're going to get you get a free copy of a wonderful book about activating your soul tribe. And then as you kind of scroll through and get to know us, click where it says register for the new season. And when you click that, it'll take you to our registration page. And you will get the Zoom room links to all of our shows for the next 3 months. And it's perfect timing because we have a new season starting October 1st, which is tomorrow. And we do 2 or 3 shows every week, live shows just like this one, but the topics and themes are very different. We have great co-hosts like Tangela, and always meditation, music, interesting topics and subjects. So come and join the Global Peace Tribe. This is the show that we did on Wednesday night, where we had some beautiful channeling with Renee and Anthony, who of course Tangela knows well. They're a big part of, we all are kind of collaborating and working together. Last week, we were working with all of our friends with Unity Earth and Peace Week. So come and join the Global Peace Tribe, get the Zoom room links to all of our shows, get all these free offerings that we provide. Please come join us. And I'm going to turn it back over to you, Tangela, to continue this amazing show tonight.
Okay, wonderful. I'm going to just head back to Barbara really quickly so she can just have us say hello to Terry Russell Rogers. Barbara, you're muted.
Yes, there we go.
Okay. So hi, Terry.
Hi, Tangela. I'm Terry Russell Rogers. I've been doing hypnotherapy, metaphysical work, business coaching, life coaching, and sales training since 1969, helping others build their practices since 1995. We work with helping our clients reach their highest potential in areas physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, as well as financial. We reach our highest potential by helping others reach theirs. So you can reach us at 800-GOAL-NOW. That's GOALNOW 462-5669. The web address is acesuccess.com, where you can download as a gift Abundance, your money and more magnet, to bring an abundance of health, wealth, love, and joy into your life. Do give us a 800-462-5669.
So
I really enjoyed this show. We have our booth here at the show, and this is a what we think of as a small psychic show, but this is a really powerful show. I love doing it, and we've met a lot of wonderful people here. We did a hypnosis demonstration this afternoon, and I can't recommend it more highly.
And Terry spoke to a packed house today. And it was the energy when I walked back in at the end, it was palpable. It was really something. So thank you, Terry.
Thanks, Terry. Yeah, she gave a great talk today about hypnotherapy, utilizing hypnotherapy to create and build your own hypnotherapy or spiritual coaching business or practice. So wonderful. And then we see Christian is still busy doing his reading.
Yeah, there's Christian Torin doing an amazing reading. He has been nonstop all day, as Chris Valentine will tell
Oh
us.
my goodness, well, I don't know. Nobody knows how he does it. I mean, he does the biggest shows in the country that are 3 and 4 days long, and he starts in the morning, and we usually go till 12 o'clock midnight at these shows. We're kind of scaling back over the years. I think we're going to stop tonight at a certain point, and tomorrow we'll probably be here till 10 if Tangela and her crew let us. But I do want to say,
Go for it.
your crew is the most fabulous ever. They create such a wonderful, welcoming, sacred space. They help us, they support us. They want constantly coming over to make sure that are we happy? Are we comfortable? Is everything going well? It's just a fantastic show to do. We love doing Tangela shows and with Barbara and Janina, of course. Janina has come by so many times today to check on us. We're so thankful that you are here putting on these shows in California, and hopefully it'll spread out even further. And Christian, of course, loves doing them. We've been going since this morning, and we haven't really stopped. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll start early before the show opens. We already have bookings, and we'll be here till late at night tomorrow. And basically what he's doing is working with people's guides and their higher self to give them information. He's a clairvoyant, so the moment you sit down in front of him, he sees your crossover family standing behind you, your guides, your archangel, and delivers messages from them to you. And he is a clairvoyant medical intuitive, so he has the ability to see with his eyes inside the body, any health related issues. He gets to the root cause of the health issue and solves it. And now he's doing healing, which is really wonderful. And he's really excited because he's been talking, I think, at your last show about his upcoming class. And I'll briefly just tell you that it's called Path of the Prophet. If you go to his website, christiantorin.la, you click on Path of the Prophet, you can read all about it. For the first time, he's teaching how to access Akashic records, how to clear and balance your chakras, how to see your chakras with your eyes. I'm excited because I don't even know how to do that yet. How to ascend. You know, there's a lot of talk about ascension right now. I did a lecture and I asked people, how many people know about that? Everybody raised their hand. I was very interested in, because it's almost as if we're going in two separate directions with society. There's like a side going this way and this side going this way. So we want you to go the good way with all the like-minded and wonderful people. And he's also teaching something brand new that he's been putting together, this ancient glass grid, where we're teaching you how to work with portals. And not only that, you can find out about yourself, what constellation you're from, even what planet and what type of starseed you are. It tells you so much about why you're here, what your path is, what you're trying to accomplish. So it's going to be about ascension, becoming a prophet like Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Kuan Yin. That is the class we're teaching. It's always at the Burbank Airport Marriott. November 11th and 12th is going to be the first weekend. It's going to end up being 4 weekends, but we're starting at beginner level with everybody at that level. And we're super excited. So we'd love to have you join us. We have a few spots left for that as well.
And we'll be celebrating Christian's birthday at the Marriott Burbank, hopefully on October 22nd, when we're there with Soul Search. So
Tangela picks the most first-class, beautiful hotels. Every single venue is first class. There's always free parking. She takes care of the validation. It's trees, it's comfortable, it's shady, and there's restaurants and Starbucks. And
trucks.
Beautiful ballrooms. So Tangela, hats off to you. You really know what you're doing.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Awesome. Well, so, you know, that was a little bit from the psychic fair. As you guys can see, we have a lot going on, and we're lucky to be able to do an in-depth dive today with Mark and Anya Sorensen, who are actually joining us. They are a twin flame union, and they came together just over 3 years ago in Sedona. Sedona is where I met Mark and Anya, and Mark is a special MUFON consultant, and he works with paranormal investigators, multidimensional channel psychics, energy healers. And Anya, she also is a psychic reader. She does name readings, which she's going to tell us about a little bit today. But what is really exciting, all of that's exciting, they have over 60 years of combined experience, but they also are bringing to our fairs these amazing Palanet crystals. And they give a presentation at every one of our fairs. There's always a packed room. And I'm not going to give away too much about the crystals because I will let you guys take it away now. So welcome, Mark and Anya. It's so great to have you with us today. Thanks for being at our fair.
Thank you very much, Sanjila. We are so pleased to be here and joining us and everyone on the show today and being at the fair. We just love these fairs. We have a great time. We meet so many beautiful people. And as was said earlier, Barbara, we're just one big family here.
We're so grateful.
Yep. Love having you guys as part of our family. So
Thank you.
tell us a little bit, just about your guys' story and, what you guys are bringing to the fair and to the planet.
Okay, right. So we're psychics first. And as Tangila said, we met 3 years ago in Sedona, and we married within 6 weeks. We recognized each other as twin flames. It was very interesting. Long story short, after about a week when we got together alone, our chakras connected and lined up, and it was magical. And it's been love ever since. We wed 6 weeks afterwards to bring heaven to earth, so to speak, as we were guided to. And we brought together all of our twin flame aspects under one roof to be in the here and now. And so with that part bringing forward our mission here to help humanity as twin flames, we've basically gone through all of our karma already, healed a lot of it. And so now we were here to help heal humanity, Mother Earth, and whatever is going on outside of Mother Earth. We're also working on that too, right? Definitely. And so bringing to the shows when we come here, Anya does these beautiful readings, name readings, which we'll talk a little bit more about that afterwards. And we may even choose you to do a little short session, Tila, just for your first name.
Oh, wow. Okay, I would
Right.
love that.
Right. And but the main thing is we're here, as you can see behind us, we have this Palanet crystals from out of this world. And I'm just going to bring one of these up into the forefront. Now, this is a large piece. This is what we call Palanet. And the story behind Palanet is that we met a gentleman at a UFO conference in Laughlin a couple of years ago where we were stage managers. And the gentleman's name is Dwayne Ollinger. And he has a show called Blind Frog Ranch. And he came to the show to talk about his ranch, how he connected with his geologist, who connected him with General Jeremiah, who was at first a CIA operative, and then he became a Galactic Federation member. He worked his way up to ranks to become a general. And so Dwayne befriended this General Jeremiah, and they did some, shall we say, X-ray scanning from their spaceships of the Earth, where the Blind Frog Ranch is. So we heard this whole story at the UFO Mega Conference, and we said, we got to go up and definitely discover and check out property, because as you mentioned earlier, paranormal investigators is one of our fortes. And so when we got up to the property, there was so much energy coming out of the land, we couldn't get our senses together for a full day. We were just buzzing like crazy, and just kind of getting grounded was difficult. Dwayne had a little pond up there on the property, which he dug out and drilled a hole through to get down into the earth looking for gold. But what did they find was water, an underground aquifer. And the water came gushing out and created this pond. And people were going into the pond at his ranch, which Dwayne was inviting, and he invited us to come up to the pond and go swimming. And that's exactly what we did. We brought an extra gentleman with us from the show, Michael Telstar from Toronto, who's a remote viewer, and he wanted to come along and see what he could see in the earth. And so when we got up to the property, we camped for a couple nights. The next day, we took a tour around his property on his four-wheel side by side, and we got to feel the energy and experience things. And it was there where Dwayne showed us this crystal pail full of these crystals. And we're thinking there's something about these palinette crystals, which are very interesting. And so, of course, we were in the pond and we went swimming. We had our little rubber floaty. So we kind of relaxed doing the redneck thing. And that's where I was going.
We can't hear you, Anya.
They're getting healed in the pond. So people were having miracle healings in this water. And that was one of the main attractions of why we went and did the paranormal investigation of the land. He's got several really great, phenomenal things happening on that land. But one of them is the water that's healing. And we found out the crystals that he had in the bucket were affecting the water. And so organically that led from one thing to another, where we went and toured the property where the crystals came from. The crystals actually come from Amarillo, Texas, which is another property of his. And we went on that property, and man, were we blown away by the frequency there. So they actually come up out of the ground, and they're actually part of a spaceship that has crashed a little over 1,000 years ago, and it crystallized mixing with the earth. And so each one of these crystals has what is called an palinette. And palinette comes from the planet Trenton. Trenton is 130 light years away from here. And so to tie that together, the short story, the long story is that General Jeremiah of the Galactic Federation is the one who did the testing on these to find out exactly where it came from. We went in and did the energetic part testing, the paranormal investigation of that. And one thing led to another, basically, where we took these crystals back to our office in Sedona, and we had these free Sundays where we set up a crystal healing bed, and we let people come for free and spend 10 minutes on the bed. We test their frequency before.
Anya, stay right there when you speak, because when you move, you kind of get a little bit.
So we had these free Sundays where people could spend 10 minutes on the bed, and we would test their frequency before and after. And what we found is that people would come a week, 2 weeks later, a month later, and their frequency was still staying at that high frequency of where they were at. So we did a lot of data collecting to find out that once you come in contact with this high vibe crystal, your frequency will go up and maintain that high frequency. You're not going to go back down. So we have somebody here actually where we're going to do an example of what we're talking about. We've coined it as a free crystal blessing because your frequency goes up and it's permanent. So, you don't have to do a spiritual retreat. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to detox. You can literally hold this high vibe crystal and clear away lifetimes of energy and feel it leaving your system in 1 minute.
Right. And so saying with that, so we use the Dr. Hawkins book of conscious map of consciousness as a guide. Love frequency is 500. Most of humanity is between 210 and 350 right now. And as we're evolving, people's frequencies are getting higher and higher. What we're noticing at a lot of the shows that we're attending is people's frequencies are checking in at the high 400s and low 500s, which is nice to see because we can see that people are actually evolving and their frequencies are becoming higher and higher. So what we would like to do is we'd like to do a demonstration. We have Ali here from earlier, who is part of the Soul Search team, and we're going to bring her in and we're going to demonstrate to everybody what our crystal blessing is all about. So
thank you. Thank you for having me.
we are so happy to have you here today. And we have some beautiful crystals, which we're going to utilize here. We've got two very nice specimens here.
Hang on, you guys. The audio, again, because the audio is very difficult with your particular situation. And so the moment you move away from the computer, it changes. We can't hear you. So I have a concern about now a third person being far away and being able to actually hear you. Onya's been coming in and out, and everything you're sharing is so fascinating and so interesting. But unless you can talk really straight into the computer, we're not going to be able to hear you.
Okay, I will keep this focused. and carry the conversation through.
We
Mark,
can't hear you.
we still
Maybe go
can't hear
back a
you.
little bit.
Okay, so I will carry the conversation through. And
It's not, I'm so sorry, it's not working. There's something about your particular computer.
Bring it closer to you, Mark.
Okay, how's this? Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear
Stay
you.
right- Don't
Okay,
move.
good.
Stay right there.
I'm going to stay here. Anya's going to move the crystals back to Ali, and I'm just going to explain how we do this, okay? And so what we like to do is I like to come into Ali's field energetically, and then I'm going to use muscle testing, a form of kinesiology, to test her frequency. And then we're going to place the two crystals in her hand for a minute, and then we're going to check her frequency afterwards. And then we're going to get some feedback on how the experience was for her, and we're going to see how high she went on the map of consciousness, all right? Right. So what I'm going to do now is just, with permission, Ali, connecting to your energy field. Thank you very much. Okay. And so I'm just tuning in now. My body will jolt when I connect. Okay. Wow, you're very strong frequency. Okay, so I'm doing muscle testing with my fingers. So we're going to start at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 710, 20, 721, 721. So she's already at such a high frequency, according to the doctor, she's at enlightenment stage, which is 700.
Okay. Anya, we can't hear you.
Okay. All right, so we're going to place the two crystals in her hand, and so we're going to have her experience the two crystals. And for those out there listening, we call it the experiencer stone. People experience different things. They may feel cold, they may feel warm, they may feel the energy going right up their arms right away. They may feel a swirling in the heart, opening of the crown, or a grounding down into the earth. And the crystals, what they're doing is they're actually working on her meridians, and they're going to each energy body one at a time, scanning it and checking it. And just think about it. This is the technology from the craft, from the ship which crashed. And we are dealing with the conscious mind of the Trintinians. It's from the planet Trintin. And so as they come through each crystal, which is 10,000 hertz. So she's holding 20,000 hertz in her hand, which is way far above than what Dr. Hawkins has on his map of consciousness. And so just imagine those frequencies going through your body, scanning it, removing blockages, all at the same time. And Dr. Hawkins, he claims in his book that people will raise their frequency from anywhere from 5 to 10 points in a lifetime. And if you're doing spiritual work, you're going to raise anywhere from 20 to 30 points in a lifetime. Here, with these crystals, it's an accelerated ascension process where you're raising anywhere from 50 to 500 points in the time that she's holding it, and by the time we finish this demonstration today. And so just looking in the camera, we're watching how she's doing. She's holding the crystals and vibing. I'm just going to turn around here in a moment, and we're going to take the two crystals from her hand, and then we're going to check her frequency and see what kind of feedback that we have from these crystals. Okay, Anya? So what are you experiencing? Just talk into the microphone, please.
So what I felt was immediately the energy went down and swiftly back up. It throbbed in my eyes. It came over my head and vibrated back in this region. So mostly it started out feeling cold and then got really nice and warm, not hot, but really nice and warm. So I could feel that, a lot of that energy moving. But it was interesting in the eyes, the throbbing, like it was pulsating. And I have noticed some change in my vision lately. So that's not unwelcome that I would have, so work done there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to check her frequency and to see how much she went on. So just permission, connect again. Okay, so I'm just tuning in now. All right, here we go. So we're starting at 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,000, no, that's at 1,210, 20, 1,220, 21, 22, 22, 1,222. So in just that short period of time, her frequency has gone up from the 700s to the 500 hertz on the map of consciousness. So this kind of stuff is unheard of. And that's what these crystals bring. Not only are these crystals the beings from Trenton who are beautiful, white, light, 8-foot tall, crystalline, benevolent beings working through the crystals, but they're also working here on planet Earth as a collective. We're creating a collective conscious grid around the planet as these crystals are going out to everybody. And as people are reaching out to us to request and purchase some of these beautiful crystals. We also have some beautiful crystals, which we make up very special in these pendants like this from our accredited jeweler, John Ferris from Sedona. And we also have elixirs and sprays, which we have created with the frequency of the crystals. And we have all kinds of, thank you very much, Allie. And we have all kinds of frequencies and different ranges whereby the sprays will raise your frequency anywhere from 30 to 50 points on the map of consciousness every time you spray. And they're used for meditation, for clearing your space, just for peace and tranquility, for whatever you desire to use for. They're a very basic water base with a frequency blend from the crystals themselves, from our crystal bed, and from our crystal tray, which offer many different frequencies and healing for people out there.
If you're able to hear me now, yes? Can we hear me? Okay, great. I just wanted to add that we have many people that are going above the enlightenment frequency on that map of consciousness. So they're going above 1,000 hertz now. And when you go above 1,000 hertz, this is where you're activating your dormant DNA. That's really exciting. You're breaking free of the matrix. You're releasing all these old traumas from other lifetimes in this lifetime. And now you're healing that your 12-strand DNA and you're activating dormant DNA. And so that is super exciting. We have so many people that are doing that. As a matter of fact, that's what happened with her right now. I wish we could express it a little bit more in the video, but she went from 700 to 1,000, which on the scale, or to 1,200, which on the scale, that is up here in enlightenment. I don't know if you can hear me up there in enlightenment.
Right. So we're reaching Christ consciousness and higher with these crystals in an accelerated pace, which is definitely unheard of. And as I was saying earlier, I'm going to take a few minutes now, and Anya is going to do a little bit of a name reading for Tangela. Well, how would you like that? Okay.
Wonderful. And then just one more thing. I see Laura Chamberlain. She's asking, she said, these crystals sound fabulous. Can we purchase them online? And so the answer is yes, they can contact people.
Absolutely.
Right?
You can contact, yes, you can contact us at Love My Crystals,
which I've just pulled up.
And crystals is spelled with a Z, as you can see. And there's a website. Yes. Those are some of our John Ferris collections. And there we have our different collections, Anya Sophia collection, John Ferris, and just what people are saying about them, right? And there's Dwayne Ollinger at the Blind Frog Ranch, a little bit of a story about how the crystals came to us. Be sure to check out the page and check in with us, and we'd love to share with you.
And everybody always make sure that when you're writing these down, join their newsletters, learn all about them so you can keep in touch. And one more time, it's Love My Crystals. And instead of an S at the end, it's a Z. So Love My Crystals, CRYSTALZ.com.
Great. Okay, Anya, you can start with your reading.
Can you hear me all right?
Not so good. So make sure that
you got to be in one exact spot. Like come a little bit closer, Anya, to the.
Yeah, maybe move her right in front of the computer a little bit. Let's try that.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Much better.
Okay. So, okay, for the sample name reading, just to give me an idea, how long do we have?
Well, we're already running behind schedule. So can you keep it to 5 minutes?
Sure. So name reading is actually a lost teaching from Jesus times. And it came to me about 15 years ago or so. And what it is it gives you an understanding more about your personality. It's your personality blueprint. So before you come to this planet Earth, your soul is saying, hey, I need to understand, what am I doing in planet Earth, right? So you get your birth date and time, you choose your parents for your genealogy, and you also choose your name. So all those things give the soul the understanding of what it's doing here. And so in a name reading, I'm showing you what your first name, middle name, and last name is about. By understanding more about your personality, you can understand more about how to operate your life, the pros and the cons of why you're here. So it's a little bit similar to like an astrology reading. I also assist with business name readings as well, to name businesses for success. So Tangela, your first name is your mental blueprint. And so your first name speaks about how you're born to be an excellent communicator. That is in the T-A-N of Tan, Jilla. All right, makes sense, right? But it also, to give you more about it, it expresses how you mentally view life, period. So you're focused on taking action on how you're going to overcome the obstacle or challenge that you're perceiving. That's the N. And the J is about joy and comfort. So how can you take action on the obstacle or challenge in a very joyful, comfortable way? And then as you go into the I, you're intelligently interpreting everything around you with the double L's. The double L is double
One L.
energy. Okay,
One
it's
L.
1L. It's still a lot of energy. So L is love, life, and vitality. That is energy in the mind. So you have extra mental energy focused on what? On how you're going to take action to overcome that obstacle or challenge by using your communication skills to their fullest. So you're born to literally be out there in the public eye. You're born to use your verbal and your physical, meaning like typing or communicating online, your communication skills to their fullest. What is your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
What is your last name?
Islam, I-S-L-A-M.
So when you don't have a middle name, the first letter of the last name becomes your emotional blueprint. And so your emotional blueprint is I. So I is intelligently interpreting. Again, letters mean what they mean depending on where you place them. They create certain frequencies and certain octaves that you have free will to be in. So like musical notes, a musical note means what it means depending on where you place it. Then that's how it's going to operate for your soul to understand what it's doing. So what does that mean in your emotional blueprint? It means that you're extremely intelligent, number one, hello. But it means that you have the ability to intelligently interpret emotionally what you can handle and what you can't handle. Give me more of that good thing, give me less of that because I don't want that. So you have an incredible ability to set emotional boundaries to understand what it is you need and what it is you don't need. The last name Islam is your doing process. So your doing process is about how you can take action on the problem at hand. And when you're taking action on the problem at hand, how do you physically manifest something in your reality? So the IS is to physically manifest on how you're going to overcome the problem at hand. So you're a problem solver, basically. So whatever you do, even before doing these incredible soul search, psychic fairs, you've been that way since you were a young child. Islam is about how do you physically manifest something that's going to solve problems. All right. Does that make sense to you?
Oh, definitely.
So that's a general name reading. I do go more in depth into it for the person, but that's a general name reading. And then I psychically answer questions. I'm a lifelong intuitive and I can answer questions that pertain to the here and now and also about name changes. So change your name, change your life.
Wow, amazing. And Laura's commenting, this name reading is fantastic, fitting Tangela to a T. And yeah, definitely. I mean, I really resonated with everything that you said, my first name, my middle name, and my last name. So now I see how it all comes together. And I never, we always hear, oh, we chose our parents before we incarnated, but we actually choose, everything. We choose our birthday, time, and our name. And that has a massive impact on who we are. So it's really amazing. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. If you go under services on our website, you can see more. It's under Namology readings.
Awesome. Awesome. So there you go, guys. I also learned about a new modality today. Name reading. So thank you, Mark and Anya, for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for always being at our psychic and healing fairs. I'm sure you guys will be with us in Scottsdale coming up in October 29th. So for those of you who are in Arizona, you can come meet them live, hold those Palanet crystals and do the test yourself. But otherwise, of course, you can reach out to them on their website and connect with them. And they're great. Thank you.
It's Love My Crystals. And then if you go to services right here, that's where you can find out more about getting the DNA ancestor clearing, entity release clearing, accelerated ascension program. And I just really want to acknowledge you guys are perfect for the awakening world, because really pretty much every week we're seeing the different ways that consciousness is rising on our planet. So thank you so much for being with us. And
thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Angela, what's next on our magical mystery tour here?
Yes. So what's next is the amazing Mary Elizabeth Radecki. She was born to be the incorporated medium, the voice of we, divine source energy, and you can call her ME. With a lifelong connection to those just beyond where most can see, she has communed with spirit since the age of 3. She is a gifted psychic, medium, and channel, and she has this amazing connection to the I am energy that is we. And so she is actually a portal that's the first of her kind. She's open, and the portal is a constantly open space of fluidity through which all dimensional energies flow. As the divine portal, she is ever expanding to allow the embodiment of the I am energy that is we to be 100% me. Mary Elizabeth holds the space for the seamless transition of the embodiment of we, divine source, to be seen. So she is an amazing medium, psychic, channel, divine portal. Again, Mary Elizabeth is always at our fairs. She was with us in Santa Ana just a few weeks ago, gave an incredible talk, and she'll be giving a talk tomorrow at 5 p.m. on our divine connection. But we're, of course, so excited to have you here with us today. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you. I am honored to be here. Thank you so much for allowing me to be.
Well, wonderful. So yes, we'd love to hear more about, your work and what you do, and, and have a little bit of a demonstration, maybe a little bit.
Absolutely. Basically what I do, I came into this kicking and screaming about 11 years ago, but when I was 3, I was told that I was born to be a speaker for the voice of God, you see, and I did not believe that. Well, at 3 I did, but after that, my mother told me, don't tell anybody, you're crazy. So I believed my mom because I was a child, and I went through life and then lost both my parents and my husband. My gifts exploded with my husband's passing. And in that, I was asked to go to a mountaintop, went to the mountaintop, was asked if I was now willing to step into what I was created to be, which is the incorporated medium, which simply means I embody the energy of the divine source. So when somebody sits down with me, they are not talking to Mary Elizabeth, ME, as I am called, but they are talking to the energy of we, which is the divine source, the I am creator, God, if you please. And it's a blessing to be able to help others they're always so amazed that I can tap into an energy they're not even aware they need. And it's just a huge blessing to speak. And we are here in this moment in time. If you do not mind, we would like to step in here too. For there are a few in the room who would like some energy to come through. And we send to each and every one of you the divine source that is you. And we ask that you put your hands on your heart and allow yourself to breathe and to understand that in that breath, you are connected with we. We are here in all we do, and we are here living within you. So allow yourself to connect energetically now and open your heart space Because as you do, wow, the possibilities of what will come through with ease. And we thank you for this time, and we thank you for your space. And we thank you mostly for the grace you give others too, for you hold that space of divine light and expansion in each and every one of you. And together, you see, we are here to heal humanity. And your gift is your presence in our energy. And your gift to humanity is being exactly who you were born to be. So embrace that space, own that space, and allow yourself to see you are an amazing human being. You are essential to the expansion of universal energy. And in this time, we are here to ask you, please allow yourself to always be in the space of your divine. We appreciate each of you, and we ask that if there is something you need in this moment in time, let us address for you. Questions, anyone?
So I've spotlighted some of you. So if any of you that are spotlighted want to ask a specific question, please raise your physical hand right now. Anybody want to receive some support from ME? Nitya? Okay, Nitya, I know that you had requested earlier. So Mary Elizabeth, this is one of our regulars. We love him. And this is Nitya.
Hello, Nitya. How are you?
Hello. Yes. Speaking of this, trying to get some spiritual guidance on a new teacher that's come into my life and figuring out how to work with those energies.
Okay, one of the things we want to say, most importantly for you, you understand the power of breath. Is that not true?
Yes.
You understand what your breath will do. Your breath brings you to that space of your divine energy. Your breath opens yourself to that creative energy of now. So what you need to do is just allow yourself in all you do before you begin. Take a breath, take it in, and then slowly release. And what we'll say to you is your breath got to your hips. So next breath you take, let it get all the way to your feet. One more breath in. Good job. Emmy is very happy because she felt that all the way down to her toes. So good job. We thank you. And in that breath, you see, you will find the clarity you need. Allow yourself to ask the question. And as you breathe, and we say this to all of you, listen to the answer that comes through and trust it to always be truthful, you see. Because so many times you ask the universe something, and then when the answer comes through, sometimes, just sometimes, you'll say, is that true? That can't be. It's true. Trust that immediately because you hear it instantaneously. Is that not true, sir? So trust it because your connection is pure. Your connection is true. Allow that light to be. And in regards to that who teaches, you are there to teach them too. Do you understand? So expand your knowledge and share that energy and allow yourself the divine grace to understand that you are collaborating. You are not just students, you see, you are teachers equally.
Nitya, how does that land for you? Is there anything that you'd like to share in terms of your resonance of what she just said?
I resonate with it quite a lot. I do. The second breath was really powerful, and I felt I got a pretty good answer, and I sure thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to speak.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I think we have time for one more person. If there's one more person who wants to ask a question, and then we're going to go to Kimberly Meredith. So I'm gonna go to
I think George Noble had said he would like one, and then also Laura Chamberlain had written in a question for Mary.
okay. All
Will
right, well, let's go to
humanity?
George. Here's George,
Okay.
and then we'll go to Laura's question. George, you're on camera.
Hi, yes, I don't really have a question. I just wanted a reading and some confirmation. I essentially do what I think Mary Elizabeth does, channeling the Hathors when I sing and chant together with everyone. But I'm hearing wonderful things about love and great prosperity, just very, very eminent. And I'm wondering if any of this true, what I need to do to prepare and get ready for that, if so.
You're already prepared. Let us start there. Okay, you are each ready to and prepared to receive. You just have to get out of your head, you see, because your head is the voice of past experiencing, trying to keep you in the pattern of energy. So what we will say to you is trust that what you are hearing is a promise to you, and allow yourself to receive it equally as you try to figure out how it will be. Instead of trying to figure it out, accept the energy is true. You know it's true because as you spoke it, your whole being lit up, you see. You got excited. You were in the energy. So what we will say to each and every one of you today, in this moment in time, I am so happy and grateful now that the abundance in love and gratitude has filled my life. And that's it, because what you just spoke of is covered in that statement, you see. The trick is allowing yourself to be in the energy that is already here with you. Does that make sense?
Yes, you wouldn't have said that if I was speaking my full power and chanting.
Yeah. Yes. So
As
allow
I do,
yourself
as I
to,
do often.
yes, always be in that energy. And every day, just be happy or excited. Those two energies are great energies for bringing forth what it is you're looking to see almost immediately. And allow that to happen and allow that to be. And your question was, is what you're hearing true? The answer is absolutely. It's already here with you. You just have to allow yourself to see it exponentially. Does that make sense?
More than seeing it as a clairsentient, I need to surround myself, develop myself with the energy. I need community.
Yes, yes. And community is
I
here,
can't
right
do
here
that.
on
Yeah, I
this platform, you have community, but more community will come into your face-to-face. In about 3 months' time, you'll have opportunity to interact with others such as you, who find a passion the same way you do. So understand, 2024 for everyone here is a year of great expansion, is a year of great opportunity to touch the world with the gifts that you bring. So allow yourself to step outside of your comfort zone and move into a community that is beyond the realms of the computer is a wonderful thing, but you long for that interaction face to face in energy. Allow that to be, and allow yourself to teach others as you have been taught to. It's right
Thank
there,
you.
George. It's going to be a fabulous year.
Thank you, Mary.
Such a
And
Vivian
then
Taboo. That was it.
And then we have one question in from Laura Chamberlain. Will humanity be making open, direct contact physically with benevolent ETs soon? If so, can you tell us how soon?
That's already happening, my dear. It already happens here on this plane. They are in your presence in those that look like you, but there are also in your presence in a dimensional connection that many automatically bring through. They are already here and have always been, and they work side by side with many of you. And you, my dear, are attuned to an energy that you're almost, interestingly to say, hesitant to see, but you are aware of the presence. So all you need to do is allow yourself the glimpse into that dimension that is literally right in front of you. And as you do, you'll start to see an expansion. And one day soon, we would say within 4 to 5 months' time, you will have your first glimpse of contact for you. Allow that to be through. There's nothing here to fear. Just accept the truth of who you were born to be, my dear, because your gift is that gift of connection. Allow it to be and embrace that energy, because that truly is the truth of your divinity. So yay, that's exciting.
Beautiful.
Thanks. Laura's saying, yay, Yahoo, thank you. And Pam had goosebumps when you mentioned the 4 months period. And I also had goosebumps at the exact same time that Pam wrote that. So that was very interesting. And then Darina was just asking you, thank you, Emmy, is incorporated medium equal to embodied one or else?
Embodied. They use the title of incorporated because if you look at the meaning of incorporation, it's embodied as one. And I have been embodied into the energy of the creator. And so I'm not channeling. As you see the interplay from one to another, that's pretty much my life. My friends took them a while to figure out who's talking in the room, but now they've got it down. So it's a thing. I talk much less than I used to. Let's put it that way.
It's a blessing to have you with us, and I want people to know where they can get more information. She has a beautiful name for her website and a beautiful site itself. It's divineconnection.me, divineconnection.me, and that's where you can learn much, much more about ME, all the different things that she's doing. She's doing an event in Thousand Oaks coming up. And she provides services. What's the 15-minute check-in session? Tell us about that.
15-minute check-in session is just a lot of times I have clients who just want to, 1 or 2 things they want to know. They don't really want to deep dive into their whole experiencing. They're just like, I feel something's coming, or I'm feeling out of kilter. What do I need to do? So they just schedule a short 15-minute session, and we touch base on exactly what they need. And sometimes it's not what they think. So I will tell people that all the time, that you may have a question you think, but if we know that you need more than you think you do, you're going to hear about it loud and clear. Okay.
Wow. And then Mary Elizabeth, what is the event you have coming up October
8th? I am very excited about this. It's an afternoon with Emmy and we, and it'll be in Thousand Oaks at the Best Western Premiere on Thousand Oaks Boulevard. And it is from 1 o'clock until 5:30, depending on your admission level. Tickets are available. And now, do you think I know my website? 1 second, let me grab it. It's not my website, it's somewhere else.
You know what? Go
Get
ahead.
them on my website too.
Put it in the chat box.
I will. But you can get them on my website too. Sorry, I forgot I put them on there.
No problem.
Wonderful. And then, of course, you can always see more of Mary Elizabeth, ME, and we at our Soul Search Psychic and Healing fairs. Mary Elizabeth,
Scottsdale. I'll be there too.
You will be in Scottsdale.
Yes.
And of course,
Yes.
you can find her, as everyone here, on Soul Search. And Mary Elizabeth will be live with us in Scottsdale. And she's with us all day tomorrow in Pasadena, Arcadia, and we'll be giving a talk at 5 p.m. on our Divine Connection. And as you guys could all feel, there was a lot of energy coming through as we came through. So, stay tuned for more of that, and you can always connect with her online as well. So thanks, Emmy. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate all of you.
And remember, everybody, that Soul Search is the place to go. So go to soulsearch.io. This is, of course, Mary Radecki's page. But if you go to Psychic Fairs, this is where you can click down and it says all Psychic Fairs, and you can see all the different fairs that are coming up in Scottsdale, Santa Clara, Silicon Valley, and right in San Rafael next weekend. in San Rafael.
San Rafael's next weekend. So for those of you in the Bay Area or Northern California, definitely come by. A lot of you guys have been to one of our fairs in San Rafael. So if you haven't, definitely come check us out. And if you have, we'd love to see you again. And, we have so many incredible speakers and vendors. So definitely, this is a chance for that live connection that we was talking about. This is what we're creating for all of us.
Beautiful. We are going to go to kind of our featured event, which is Kimberly Meredith. We love Kimberly. She's one of our favorite people that is a regular really on the Awakening World. But I think it's time for a little bit of music first. So let's go to Brother Omashar, and everybody, let's see you moving and grooving to the music. Hey, brother.
Shine a light inside, and I'll show you where your truth resides. I'll lift your eyes up to the skies, and I'll prove to you that nothing dies. Together we will rise again, and we'll make amends for what we've done. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. So when you take a different view, and you dream awake, breathe out the new. The world will come alive again, as we dance and sing and make new friends. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. Welcome you home. So let me take your hands in mine, as I look at you, your spirit shines. You see, it's true that we are one, and we came out from the central sun. I know you hear me, so please do not fear me, 'cause I'm here to lift you, restore you to glory, and love you and hold you and be your victory. My child, I will welcome you home. take a different view, and you dream awake, breathe out the new.
Let's go to gallery view and give some twinkles to our beloved Omashar.
It's my autumn backdrop.
It's an awesome autumn backdrop. I love it.
Or should I say fall? Who's falling? The leaves are falling, I guess.
Hey, I want to remind everybody too that you can get all things Omashar at his website, which is his name, omashar.com. And learn a little bit about his history, and most importantly, go to Bandcamp. That's the best place to get his music. And pick up his albums. Listen to Omashar. Of course, we get to have him twice a week on the Awakening World, but it's important for us to support him and build your Omashar album collection.
Right.
Thank you, Omashar. Omashar will do one more song for us towards the end of the evening. Thank you, brother. All right. Well, Tangela, I know that you and I both have a deep love and respect and appreciation for Kimberly Meredith. She's a gem, and she always provides amazing experiences. You know, I've told the story before. I'm going to share it again. She worked with a woman on the Awakening World. I think it was back actually when we were calling it Saturday Night Alive. And her husband claims that Kimberly saved this woman's life because Kimberly gave her direction to get something checked out. She got it checked out. They discovered it was a very serious situation, and they caught it in time. So, Kimberly, thank you for the amazing work you're doing in our Awakening World, and welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you, Scott. Hi, Tangela. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm really happy to be here. It's been quite a day.
Yes, thank you. Kimberly was at our psychic and healing fair all day, and she gave, an incredible special presentation at 1 p.m. to a full house, of course, and she'll be doing it again tomorrow. So for those of you in the LA area, 1 p.m. PST, come by to see Kimberly Meredith live. Really, that's such an incredible experience to be in her energy in person. And for those of you who can't make it live, we're actually going to be live streaming her session and workshop at 1 p.m. So I will be just putting her Soul Search YouTube in the chat so you guys can all tune in and connect with Kimberly there too. But otherwise, Kimberly, welcome. I'm so happy that you were able to join us for the Awakening World after, of course, all of the energy of today.
Yeah, today rocked. I mean, it was amazing. I had so much fun. We had a packed house. We did lots of readings, and everybody was just jamming throughout the whole entire fair. So fun. I mean, I can't believe you put these on, and they're so beautiful and amazing and so much great energy. And I'm just excited to be here with Scott and everybody. And hi. So, I'd like to do some readings, and maybe I can do a couple if we have time, maybe just 2 or something like that. I'm really doing something new now. I'm still doing the medical, but I am doing a lot of soul frequency readings now, which is connecting to you, to your loved ones that have crossed over. And actually, I do get a lot of numbers and frequencies, codes that come in. And so it's sort of like a lot of different information that comes in all at once. So if I call on you, just be open to getting some information from the guides and see where it takes you.
Kimberly, I'm bringing on camera one of our dearest friends. This is John Martin. We're actually going to hear from a little bit later on today. John is a regular guest and presenter actually on the Awakening World. And I know John's been going through some healing challenges, and so I'm hoping that you can provide some insight and support.
That would be lovely.
So-
Thank you, Kimberly.
Okay, great. Yeah. Normally I kind of let the guides pick people, but I feel like, hi, John, nice to meet you.
Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, I feel like for you, John, they're kind of going in on not medical right away. If you want to just I could just kind of give you what they're saying. They're saying something about what's going on. I'm doing kind of what a mixture of things now in my work. It's like I said, it's a soul frequency reading and everything. So they're giving me a number 7 for you. So here's some numbers if you want to write them down. They're saying to me the number 7. They're also telling me 5. They're also telling me 4. So 7, 5, and 4 for you. And I'll tell you what those numbers mean in a minute. They're also telling me something with your stomach, your GI tract. And these are little things going on. It's something about a knee. You can say yes or no.
It's more my heart actually was
I really don't need you to tell. That's kind of why I like to pick the guys like people.
Of course.
But they're saying something did happen to one of your knees at one time. They're going for your left knee and your left ankle. It's got a problem, and it's going up to your heart actually, but it is a circulation issue on the left side.
Well, that could be, yeah.
And I am going to tell people, if I do a reading on you, please don't say anything. They are saying your left knee and your left ankle, and they are going up into your carotid artery on the left side of your neck. And they are going back to the number 7. The number 7, they're saying, represents something going on during the week for you. They're telling me something either you did used to work or you're working now that they don't like something going on during the week that you're doing.
I have a big thing I'm working on, actually. That's a real challenge. So yeah, it's very difficult right now.
They're saying they don't like that. The guys are talking to me pretty fast and chattering really loud in my brain. They're telling me, do you want to tell us what you're doing? Because they won't stop about what you're doing with the stress of your.
Yeah, absolutely. My family was affected by Monsanto, and I've been fighting them for 15 years now, and it's come to a head this week. I actually have a very difficult thing this coming Thursday. It's been so hard. Absolutely.
So they're telling me the thing that's going on, like during that energy, has to end. They're also telling me like the next number, that's 5, is 5 represents the Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness. So they're talking about bringing that energy in more. They're talking about your birth that you came into the world is your number is a 4. You lay into this life as the angelic number 4. I don't know you at all, John. I've never met you before, but they're telling me the guides, the angels are whispering that you lay in this world as a number 4. The human being that you are is a service person, the life connector as a person of a service. So you're a 4, an angelic service person of 4. The next number they're saying is 10. You're here to move humanity to 2033. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
It does.
Okay. So 2033, which is equivalent to the number 8, which is a sideways 8. 8 is the infinity sign. So 8 also represents that there's someone on the other side that's trying to help you, which is someone that crossed over. The number 8, we read the soul frequency numbers are read from like Hebrew of the Torah, the Elohim, from bottom to up. So the person that's trying to help you make it through all of this so you don't have a problem with your heart. And we'll get to the heart, I promise. Bottom to up, 8. We're going to ask, is this a man or is this a woman that's coming in? They're telling me it's a woman. She passed away. This is a very feminine, beautiful energy, this woman. She's circling around you, trying to help you with all of this. When I asked, is the mother Did your mom cross?
This is everything right now. My mother is the one
Yeah.
that is
Your mother is coming in very strong for me. She's giving me
She's been-
pills.
helping me through all of this very, very difficult work I'm doing right now. So thank you for that. Absolutely.
She's also telling me some more information. She's becoming very chatty. She's saying that you were, when she was alive, you guys were very, very close. Yeah, but you still are close because you'll always be close.
Yes.
You were born many times over and over. And she's saying that you will get through all of this. She's saying when she passed, did she have something with her heart? Like a stroke or something? She's saying it kind of went up or something happened.
She was terribly affected by the PCB. She had cancer throughout her entire body. And
Yeah,
I've been
she had
for her
problems.
specifically.
Yeah, it was a negative, very hard for her crossing. And she's saying that she made it to the light and she's been around you. Especially this last year, the last 12 months constantly. She's also talking about something else. I don't know if you want me to say it live here, but she's talking about your prostate.
Okay.
I don't know if that makes sense.
I had some urinary tract issues that have been very much improved, but it was difficult for me. Yes.
Yeah. She's not only connected to you. This is something like she's your guardian angel. She's your main guide. She wants you to talk to her even more than you are now.
Okay.
And also the heart. I don't know what you've been diagnosed with or anything's going on, or if you're on blood pressure medicine, but the heart is connected to the bladder and the prostate. That is connected together. Thank you for letting me do a small reading on you.
Thank
If you ever
you.
want more of a reading, there's more that I could tell you.
Yes, let's do that for sure.
More details that are going on that they want to go on about that I don't feel comfortable going on right now here. And more things that I suggest, like vitamins and different types of things. And your mom wants to keep going. Your mother really likes to talk.
She always has. Yeah, of course.
So it's like a lot, a lot. And I really enjoy her energy, because she's taking on over me. It's like sometimes people say, you're talking different now, Kimberly. Why are you doing that? It's her coming through me the way she's talking. So she's kind of coming over me, talking wise.
Oh, amazing. Absolutely incredible. Thank you.
I know Scott's probably looking at me strange, but anyway, make a long story short, or a short story long. She loves you. She's here for you. And, I think that's about all I can say at the moment, but hydrate, and have some good water. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Love you. And,
Love you too.
going, you've got you've got you've got more than 10 years, but you've got 10 years to really get this going, with everything. Okay.
The number 4 has always been my number. Absolutely. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Okay, great. Thank you.
Mhm.
I don't know if I have time for another reading. That was pretty long.
Yeah, I mean, if you're up for it, I'd love to. I'll go to gallery view, and you can take a look at our audience. And of course, most people turn on your cameras, people, so that she can see you. And I see a few people waving, like they would like to get some support. I see Pat.
Yeah, I think thank you. I think I could do one more, and then I better get some magnesium in me because I've done I think I've done almost 15 readings today.
Oh my God, Kimberly. Well, thank you so much. Do you want to, I see a few people raising their hand. Do you want to pick someone, or do you want me to pick someone for you?
Yeah, well, usually the guides pick them. So because they look across and they can kind of see, but you did a great job. You really did picking John because they had a lot, Mom had a lot to talk about.
Okay, well, I'm going to pick Pat, who's also one of our regulars. So Pat, you are now on camera with Kimberly.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Kimberly.
Pat, you remind me of my grandmother.
Oh.
And my grandmother looked so young. I mean, my grandmother, she always looked like, my God.
Yeah, I'm 79.
Okay, so there's something about the guides coming in, and somebody that passed away that wants to come in and talk to you right away about family. They're talking about you and the family. Now, I don't know if you're having any kind of issue with the family.
No.
Or any family around you right now, but there's somebody on the other side that wants you to be around more community and family. And I don't know if that makes sense.
Sure, it sounds good.
Why I'm saying that is because the number that they're talking about is the number 9. 9 represents to me and my guides the community of family. Also, if you're having a health issue right now, and I don't know if you are or not, but I didn't pick you, Scott did. So you could say you're having an issue with your health. There's a reason why Scott picked you.
I feel lightheaded,
Oh, just a little lightheaded or a lot lightheaded?
Well, I have to be careful as I walk.
Because the only thing I get with you with your issues with your body is I'm hearing the guides say something about your bones.
Oh.
And your hips.
Okay.
That's all I'm getting.
Okay.
I'm getting from one of your guides about you being around more community and family. That's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting.
Good, good.
You want to ask me a question?
No, that sounds fine. My family is close to me. My ex and my son are close to me. Yes, and they're very supportive.
The guides like that. Is there anything you want to ask me?
I guess I wondered if I was going to meet a new male partner.
A new male partner. I am getting something again around family. If you were to meet somebody, it's going to come from being around community and family.
Okay.
Over and over again.
Okay.
That's what keeps coming in. So even without you asking me that, telepathically, something is happening around something that has to do with loving, being around family and community. I feel you will not be alone. You are going to meet somebody, and it's going to be around a very loving community and family.
Good, good.
That's what they keep saying.
Sounds wonderful.
Absolutely. I also get, are you into praying or doing affirmations or being spiritual?
Yes, I do.
I get this person is very spiritual.
Oh, that's good.
I get the person coming in is also going to be matching sort of your energy, but even a little bit maybe coming in and doing some sort of maybe even like a teacher. But he's going to like they're over and over again. I know everyone's like, Kimberly is repeating herself, but they keep saying to me, they're going to like the family. So something about a family. I don't know.
Okay. The family I already have, or
somehow they're going to meet you through the family or around a family.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay. It sounds wonderful. That's fine too.
And also they're telling me it probably will happen in 2024.
Yes, that's what I was feeling too. 2024.
When I say January, February, March, April, May, I feel like more May.
Okay. Okay.
May. They're also telling me about your joints,
Mhm.
you know, and they're saying about a hip. I don't know if you have one hip that's a little bit more off than the other hip.
Sometimes the chiropractor does that. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's not painful. I'm in not pain.
They're telling me you need more silica.
Silica. Okay.
So everyone needs good collagen silica in their joints. And so
Collagen. I take collagen powder. Yes. For a long time.
Collagen is different than silica.
Oh, silica is what I need. Okay.
Silica would be a good idea.
Okay.
And silica is something you need. They're telling me something you might need more is on the left side than the right.
Oh, okay.
But you know, you can drink it or you can put it on topically. Either way, it would be a good idea.
So I can go to an organic place to get some silica.
Yeah. Or you could go right on Amazon and you could get it right on Amazon.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I have a book out. I have a book out called Awakening to the Fifth Dimension.
Mm-hmm.
And in my book, I have a lot of little tidbits in here. And one of them, I talk about a really great silica gel called organosilica.
Organosilica?
Uh-huh. It's probably getting lost in the ocean.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, it's called organosilica, and you can put it on your anybody here can use it. You can put it on your joints, on your neck, on your knees.
Oh, it's like a cream?
It's a gel.
It's a gel.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I work with some of the top athletes in the country, and I take it, and it is so progressively amazing. It's only like $29. It's on Amazon.
That's
and
not bad.
It does the trick.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And
I'm so grateful.
Here's another thing I wanted to tell you before I go. You have a bright light around the crown of your head, like circling around. And that is a sign of a loved one trying to communicate with you all the time.
Okay. Loved one that's passed?
Yeah, that's around you all the time.
Could this be a parent?
I do feel if I say father, I say it's a mother.
It's a mother. Yes, my mother.
And your mother's watching over you, probably when you're sleeping and, you know, during the day, and she's just around you. It's almost like if you saw like the Virgin Mary and the crown, you know, of Mary, it looks like that. So when I look at you, I get chills right now because it's like a golden light around the crown of your head. It's so pretty. I just love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just really beautiful.
And sometimes I feel my mother with me too. And I'll feel that.
And so when I talk about the family and when I talk about the 9, that's where I get her coming in and saying, I love when you're with the family. You know, it makes me want to cry because she says, I really love Pat when you're with the family because I get to be with the family.
That's wonderful.
When you're with the family, I go along with you.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
And I get to be there with you. So she's so happy when you're with the family because she's with you.
That's marvelous. I knew when she was going to pass too, you know, many years ago.
Yeah, because she's your soulmate.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she was your soulmate. So anyway, thank you for letting me do the reading.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm grateful, Scott. Thank you. I'm very grateful for the gift.
My pleasure. Thank you, Pat, for being with us. And, you know, I want to correct people. You know, Kimberly talked about her book. So let's take a look at her website. Her website is thehealingtrilogy.com. Thehealingtrilogy.com, and definitely subscribe. which I've done several times. And if you scroll down just a little bit, you will see all about her miraculous mentorship program connected to her book. She did write this wonderful book, Awakening to the Fifth Dimension. Our good friend Catherine Oxenberg. I've known Catherine for 20 years. So there's the book, Awakening to the Fifth Dimension. But Kimberly, tell us a little bit about the miraculous mentorship program, because that's a little bit new since the last time we spoke.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. I started the miraculous. Oh, I think I froze. I started the miraculous mentorship program about, I think, 6 months ago, and it's really taken off really nicely. It's very extensive homework that you get. You get 5 sessions with me. You have to finish it within 6 months. I made a deadline. And it's one-on-one sessions. It's for people that, a lot of people that take it already are very successful at their companies. They have great businesses, or maybe they're already working for companies and they want to have their own new company. Maybe they want to be a Reiki practitioner, or maybe they want to start a new company, or maybe they don't know what they want to do right now, or maybe they're stuck in a third dimensional situation, or they want to lose weight, or they want to write a book. Anything that you're desiring. It's not me that's doing the program with you. It's my guides. So it's so great because you get to do this tailored program, but you've got homework and you have a commitment. So you get the homework, you fill it out on a separate document, you send it to me, we work it through. But by the time you have to come to your next visit with me, you have to finish your next session of homework and accomplish that goal. If you can't make your next appointment, you can reschedule to the next time that you accomplish that goal. But the interesting thing is the guides tailored this program for you, not only to awaken your life and your abilities, but to actually execute the program. So a lot of mentorship programs are tailored different. Mine is my commitment to you that you finish it and become who you are supposed to be. And I make sure that you get your business up and going, or I'm not happy with how it goes. So we have to accomplish it.
That's beautiful. I love your commitment and that.
And the guides really are it's so amazing, Scott, because it's like if somebody says this is their website. So like my website's called thehealingtrilogy.com. I didn't come up with that. I would have made my website called Kimberly Meredith, but they blinked no. The guides wanted to be called thehealingtrilogy.com. So like when I help people make their website or their price of their session, maybe someone will say my session's $150. The guides will go, no, it should be $190. So every single thing is tailored by my spirit guides.
Wow. Now, I've always wondered, what does the Healing Trilogy mean? What is the meaning of that?
I have no idea. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. They created it. I channeled the writing. One night I woke up, like this whole entire book, I channeled and then I edited it. And I drove all the publishers insane. Hay House, Penguin, St. Martin's. I re-edited it all. And they even said, I can't believe the guides edit the way they do, because I edit so fast with my eyes. I blink and they don't miss a thing. So basically, one night I woke up and I channeled out the Healing Trilogy. And it is the Trinity, which is the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, is the trilogy, the Trinity. So healing and trilogy is the Trinity. And that's what it means. It means me, you, and God are healing together.
Beautiful.
I think we both said beautiful in synchronicity there.
But I think I really am called the giggling medium.
I love that, the giggling medium, that you are. Kimberly, thank you so much. I know, my God, 15 sessions, psychic reading, driving back and forth all the way to Arcadia, and you're out somewhere. Are you on the west side? Where are you?
Encino.
Oh, you're in Encino. Okay, I know.
I'm really in the fifth dimension. So anyway,
That's true. That's true.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you, Scott and Tangela, and everybody here and the guides. I'm just so grateful for everybody and blessing everyone and sending everybody huge, huge love and hugs. And
Thank you. We love you very much, Kimberly. Thank you.
Kimberly, Andrea is asking, do you also do Zoom sessions or just in person?
That's a great question. I'm mostly on Zoom. I'm on Zoom. Tuesdays I do 30-minute sessions, Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays. And I'm in the office just Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm in the office and I do a lot of events. Please check out my website. We have a lot of nonprofit organized events. We have a big one coming up that's very, 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 very heartfelt, which is Women's Health Matters, which is on October 14th with a very dear heart medium, Kelly Eckhart. This is to reach out to anyone that has breast cancer. If you don't have breast cancer, please come. We're doing a lot of breast scans. This is for men and women. Anyone you know that's suffering from any kind of issues with health concerns, this is a free nonprofit organized event. We do it every year and talking about all kinds of issues to boost your immune system with breast cancer awareness.
So I've actually pulled it up on your website, Kimberly. So there it is. If you go to the Healing Trilogy, you go to events and you'll see it comes right up. Women's Health Matters.
And if you have any kind of issues or like stigma, like you don't like to have a scan or go get a mammogram or thermography, this is the class to come to. Thank you.
And, for those of you who want appointments, again, go to the healingtrilogy.com and then just click appointments. And that's where she has so many options. Zoom sessions for adult children and pets, in-office medical and intuitive scan and healing. There's a lot of different ways to work with our beloved Kimberly. So go to the healingtrilogy.com and then just click appointments.
And I'll be tomorrow at the fair. I can't wait.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for all that you do. And we're just so excited that you can join us at our fairs. And for those of you who are in the LA area, come by, and otherwise join us. You can tune in to Kimberly's live presentation tomorrow on the live stream at 1 p.m. So I'll put it in the chat for on our YouTube.
Thank you, Kimberly. See you soon. Wow. Well, we're kind of winding down. We're going to do I don't know if you have Charlie here. Do we get to see the groom?
He just walked in. I know that's how I'm going to come by.
I was hoping we got to see the groom. I mean, come on.
I know. Actually, I think you.
I see hands. I see hands popping in.
I think I have to change my Zoom settings. 1 second. Let me take off.
Lose the background.
Let me lose the background as much as we like it. Here, Charlie, come on in.
There he is. Hey, congratulations, Charlie.
Thank you. Thank you. How's everybody doing?
Good. We started the show by taking a look at all the beautiful photos, but for those who came in a little bit late, including Charlie, once again, our beloveds were married in Sedona. And on September 22nd, on the equinox, there they are throwing flowers to the winds, our beautiful couple. I love that way you look on that picture, Tangela. That's an amazing photo. So congratulations. How's it feel to be married, Charlie?
Feels great. And now there's another wedding going on the street right here. I just pulled up and it's a whole party going on over here. So weddings are in the air, I guess.
A whole lot of weddings going on these days. Absolutely. I could sing an opera about that.
You look like a changed man, Charlie.
I know, I feel like it too.
Oh, Mashar, I told Charlie you really liked his white suit.
Oh, I love it. You look like the most dapper dude in the universe.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. It looks good.
Well, we really enjoyed, we eloped and we had our own private ceremony up at Merry-Go-Round Rock with, all of the angels, masters, guides, galactics, with everyone with us. And, Charlie and I like do decrees together. So, he wrote some decrees and, we were able to say those together very powerfully. So it was an amazing moment for us.
Absolutely beautiful. Congratulations. Well, I think Omashar is going to give us a final third song. We'll kind of celebrate your marriage. Again,
Okay.
thank you I always love collaborating with you, Tangela. It's really, really fun. And we've got Soul Search TV is coming soon. Tell us a little bit about Soul Search TV.
Let me tell, we've been doing a couple of shows where you've been meeting some of our Soul Search TV stars and influencers, and so exciting. We have such an incredible array of shows that are being produced for Soul Search TV. We'll be launching the channel. It's going to be on Roku, Amazon, Android TV, Apple TV. You'll also be able to access the channel via its own web app and website. And our shows are so diverse. You saw Asil Toksal. He has a show on sacred earth keepers, showing the grid work that he does with the guides and his team, around the world in sacred sites, Balkans, Guatemala, Hawaii. We have Ashita Obama. She was on the show with us, and she's actually at our psychic fair. She's doing an amazing show on developing your psychic abilities, which is going to be fascinating to watch. Laura, Light Codes with Laura. She's doing an incredible show on her light codes and light language. Thomas and AJ Kavanaugh speaking from Source. So we have such an incredible array of shows from our many Soul Search practitioners. We're really excited to be launching this channel just because, as you heard from, a lot of our healers and intuitives today, 2024 is really going to be an unprecedented year of expansion. And, we're already seeing that build up, like with our psychic fairs and everything. Like people are just so ready to awaken and expand and ascend, and at Soul Search, we are here to support people on their journey in any way we can, whether it's they're coming to our psychic fair for the first time ever and seeing Kimberly and just having a complete, expansion during that experience, or, coming to the platform and finding a healer or coach to work with, and now Soul Search TV, because we are here to reach as many souls as possible. So everyone stay tuned. We're going to have incredible content coming your way. And, we'll be sharing more over the next couple of weeks. We're getting excited about it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, and all the people you're mentioning, people we've had, or many of them have been on the show. We just had Laura and her new book on authors that we love a couple of weeks ago, and love Thomas and AJ, love those guys. And we'll have the Awakening World broadcast through you.
Yes,
So
exactly. And so we're going to just keep bringing this conscious content out further and further and further. We view all of this as very natural, and that's what we're here to do, is help others people really connect with their supernatural selves.
Beautiful. Well, I want to thank you again. It's always really, really fun. And have we set our date for what we're going to do next? I think we set that yet.
October 14th or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's yeah. We've got something coming up.
Yeah.
So I am now going to go to John Martin. John's with us. Of course, we saw him receive a beautiful healing experience, or a healing psychic reading from Kimberly.
Powerful. My goodness.
John, I've been trying to download the video and it's not letting me. There's something about, for some reason, it keeps.
I can play it from here if you like.
Yeah, go ahead. You've got screen sharing. Go ahead and set it up. John, for those of you who don't know, he is, well, let me go back a step. I've been involved in the whole UFO field for a very, very long time. And way back when, I was producing shows on the Paranormal Borderline, Strange Universe. And really for about 5 or 6 years, I probably had more interaction with people involved in the UFO field than almost anybody, because I was producing nationally broadcast television on the topics. I interviewed 8 former astronauts, 30 former military officials, talked to hundreds of experiencers. It was really my life for many, many years. And so I've been around the block. And I want to say that John is one of the most credible experiencers that I've ever met. He's the real deal. The experiences that he has are happening. They're incredible. And I think a lot of it is because John really is coming from a place of love. He's really coming from a place of love. And he puts that love out to the world, out to the universe. And our galactic family feels it. They pick it up. It's a beautiful thing. And I just realized, since I am talking about my work, John, on Strange Universe especially, and I'm curious how many people in the audience watched Strange Universe. It was a very popular show back from around 1996 to 1999. And one of my colleagues, Sean David Morden, who was a producer, I was a supervising producer on that show. He was a producer. Sean passed away 2 days ago. He was quite a character. He was a lot of fun. He was very dedicated to this work. And I wasn't actually going to even mention this, but then I realized as I was talking, and I just posted this on my Facebook page when he passed away 2 days ago. So anyway, thank you, Sean, for your amazing contributions to our awakening world. And I'm sure that you are having quite the journey on the other side now. But for those of us who are still on this side of the veil and are connecting with our beloveds, we heard earlier from people that are providing that experience, that wonderful couple, Onya and Mark. I'm going to turn over to you, John, to share about your experiences in the video you want to show tonight.
I loved your show, Scott. I used to watch it all the time, and my kids and I would really so enjoy that. And I wanted to also acknowledge my friend President Carter, who turns 99 tomorrow. Well, we actually share a birthday week, so I wanted to acknowledge that. I've spoken to him about UFOs, and he was the impetus, really, of my starting a thought experiment that if I use the music that I love and project it out into the universe, if I would have any kind of reaction from the universe, and within 2 or 3 sessions, specifically playing guitar, playing classical music, and all the different styles of music that I play, and at the same time wrap it in love and positive thought and send it deep into the universe, if I would have any kind of reaction from our star family. And almost immediately, it's got a beautiful purple plasma craft with a pink ring around the bottom third of the bell, came over my home. I had 4 large craft that came a few days later, and a few days after that, the really big ones came. They were burnished metal. They were at a 45-degree angle. They were a cross and crescent shape and the size of office buildings.
Wow.
And they were so wonderful. I had my camera and I was fumbling with it, and I heard very clearly in my mind, please don't take our picture. We'll give you something you can take a picture of. And a few days later, a beautiful heart-shaped cloud appeared right where they were. And that's on the cover of my book. And so my book is The Universe Loves You. That was the name that they gave me. And it's a guide to having your own personal relationship with our star family. And so I'll play, it's about 10 minutes, so I won't play the whole thing, but Scott.
And here's the book, by the way. Here's the book. And there's that beautiful heart-shaped cloud that John just spoke of. And the foreword is by our friend Whitley Strieber. And we love Whitley. Looking forward to seeing Whitley in November in Las Vegas at the Stairway to the Stars event that I'll be at. John, how do people get your book? They can get it from Amazon, right?
Amazon, yeah. And I have, it's an ebook at this point because there's a lot of hyperlinks. I hyperlink many of our conversations, Scott, and and different, I have a YouTube channel, John Martin UFO and ET Intelligences. And so if I reference something in the book, then I like to send an actual example of that. And I have well over 200 videos on my YouTube channel. So I'll go ahead and share screen, and let's just do this. And this is actually a live stream. I've been able to figure out how to live stream my interactions with our star family. And this video has many of the really fast craft that interact with the golden energies.
Wow.
Hey, beautiful ones.
John, did you click original sound? And did you also click sound? When you share screen, you've got to click optimize sound. Did you remember to do that?
Where do I do that, Scott? Let's see.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop it. So what you do is when you go to share screen, in the lower part of you'll see two little boxes, and one says share, the exact words are share sound. It's in the lower left-hand corner. You got to click the box that says share sound.
Oh, okay. Let's see, share screen, lower left hand.
Do you see what says share sound?
You
You click share screen, the white box comes up.
Okay.
And do you see what says share sound?
Oh, I see it now, Scott. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah, so let's try it again.
Okay.
There we go. Now we can.
Oh, look at you go. My super sweet fast friends. Gorgeous. Oh, you are so awesome. It's been so long, dear ones. Look at you go. Fantastic. Beautifully done, friends. Hey, that was so cool. My super sweet fast friends came by. How wonderful. Hey, beautiful ones. Whoa, look at that. Oh, we're having a great time tonight. Fantastic. Hey, everyone. Hey, my beautiful ones. You are so awesome. Absolutely awesome. Zoom in a little bit. Focus this guy a little bit more. There we are. Wow, there's my super sweet fast friend again. You are really here tonight, aren't you, friend? Love you so much. You are wonderful. Hey, friend. Look at you turning. Wow. You are fantastic, dear one. Thank you. Beautifully done. Gorgeous, my friend. Look at you go. Fantastic. Thank you, lovely one. Wow. We are doing it tonight, aren't we, friends? Gracious. Love it. Really great. So wonderfully done. Beautiful. Wow, look at you. You are just doing it tonight, aren't you? So proud. Look at y'all. Whoa. So amazing. Here are my friends. You are wonderful. Sorry, Fred. You are wonderful. How fantastic. Gorgeous, my friend. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Gorgeous. I should hang out here and see what else is happening here. Wow. Beautifully done, friends. So awesome. I hope everyone can see that. They're small and fast. Those are my super sweet fast friends. Love them. Love y'all. Thank you for that. That could not be better. You see, when your frequency is right, you just catch them, and you can line up with your frequency with theirs, and it's just completely in harmonious action. Love that. So wonderful. Hey, friends. What beautiful family. Whoa, that was one coming very close to the camera, and then it circles around. Making it happen tonight, aren't we? Goes back in front of the. Just love it. The energy would not be better. Thank y'all. Beautiful family are here tonight. Thank you, friends. You're so wonderful. Have a beautiful night. Look at you go. Y'all are just absolutely fantastic. Love y'all. So cool. My beautiful fast friends are here tonight. Wow. Thank you. And it goes on, Scott, and I know it's getting late, but that's the work that I do. I share much of my life with our star family. When wonderful things happen, I share it with them. When I have challenges like this ongoing battle with Monsanto with my family, I share that with them as well. And it's such an honor to be here with you, Scott.
Oh, well, we love you. I'm going to bring Tangela and Omashar up too, because I know they always enjoy your offerings, John. And, it's your music, your voice. It's just, may we all speak to each other that way. May we all be that loving, that inviting, to invite connection in that beautiful way that you do, John. It's a great teaching for all of us.
Thank you, Scott. You are such an inspiration to me and everyone here. I mean, the frequency is so high, you can feel it. As soon as I am interacting with all of you, it's just such a joy. And thank you for everything that you do.
Thank you, John. We love you.
Love you too.
Tangela, any last thoughts before we go to Omashar?
That was just so beautiful. I just love the immense joy that you're bringing when, communicating with our star families. And it's just such a great example. I mean, Mary Elizabeth, that's what she was saying before. She was like, just whatever you do, just be happy and excited. And there you go. That's that exact demonstration of that. Look, you're so happy and exuberant, just communicating with our galactic family, and there they are responding in exuberance as well. So it's so beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that with all of us.
Pam writes, John, your interactions with these beings are so sweet and playful. My cheeks hurt from smiling, but at the same time, there are tears in my eyes from the sheer beauty of it all. Laura Chamberlain writes, thank you, John. We love you. And other wonderful comments coming in. And again, you can get John's book. Go to Amazon.com. The book again is called The Universe Loves You. Just put in Universe Loves You, John Martin, and it comes right back up. And so let's get his book, and you can read it now. It's, just pop it on your Kindle library. So,
and I'll have the hard copy and the paperback up on Amazon within the next couple weeks too. So.
Okay, let me know and I'll remind people of that. Okay,
oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right, we are going to have our wonderful KES group healing very soon, and it's going to be led by our beautiful friend Norman. And in a moment, Deborah Juliet will introduce Norman to you. But it's time for one final Omashar song for the evening. Take it away, brother.
What more can I be than what I am? Though it's taken some time to clear these clouds from my eyes. So open your heart and dance along. old song. I've come alive, so hear me now. I am in love with the world around me, and I will hold her in my arms, lift her in my dreaming. Ba-da-da-da. And lift her with my dreaming. Ba-da-da. I lift her with my dreaming. Whoa. So don't try to hold me to what I want. I've traveled through time to see this day arise. The love that I am is here for you. So open the door and let the sun shine in. I've come alive, so hear me now. I am in love with the world around me, and I will hold her in my arms and lift her with my dreaming. Da-da-da-da. I lift her with my dreaming. Da-da-da-da. I lift her with my dreaming. Da-da-da-da. So open the door and let the sun shine in. I've come alive, so hear me now. I am in love with the world around me, and I will hold her in my arms and lift her with my dreaming. And lift her with my dreaming. And lift her with my dreaming. What more can I be than what I am?
It's one of my favorite songs that you play, and I love how you've got the whole UFO thing happening.
That's for you, John.
That's for John, for sure.
Thank you, Bashar. Fantastic, as always.
You're welcome, brother. See, you saw that one, didn't you?
I saw it.
That's fun. That's really fun. Thanks, Bashar.
My pleasure.
Hey, I always like to let people know before we go to the final experience what we got coming up. And on Wednesday night, October 4th, and remember, it's the start of a new season, everybody. So thank you to those of you who have already registered for the new season. But if you have not registered, you got to do it now, because the Zoom rooms will be changing. This is the last night of the summer season. Our final quarter of the year begins next week. And on Wednesday night, one of my favorite presenters is going to be with us, Satyan Raja. He's amazing. He is the founder of Warrior Sage. He works with some of the top business leaders in the world, and we're going to have just a straight-on conversation with him. Of course, Omashar will be with us doing a couple of numbers, and Nicholas will lead our evening meditation. But Satyan is brilliant. I've known him for quite a while. We're good friends, and I'm really glad that we're going to have an evening with Satyan. So that's on Wednesday night. And then on next Saturday night, we've got a really fun show planned for you. We're going to be collaborating with all these wonderful women who have formed a coalition called Amplifying Each Other's Light. My good friend Eden Amadora will be co-hosting. And we're going to have people from all over the world. Cara Stonehouse coming to us from Europe, Dana Leah coming from the East Coast, and our KES healer, who's with us right now, Linda McCabe, will be doing the KES group healing next Saturday night. Beloved Deborah will be doing the meditation. So, and we're going to all learn how we can amplify each other's light. So that's next Saturday night. Make sure you all register. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, just go to globalpeacetribe.com and click register. That'll get you all the Zoom room links. And I'll also, for those of you in the Zoom room, I'll put the registration information into the chat box. And remember that if you register at 75 or more, you can bring on guests. You can give gift subscriptions. And I want to thank a lot of you who have been doing that. Ian, he gave his gift subscription to Eleanor. That makes sense. That worked out, didn't it? And also Roger and Bonnie. I'm putting you on camera for a moment. Roger and Bonnie sponsored Kiki, our beloved Kiki, who was at the Sedona retreat. So thank you, Roger and Bonnie, for sponsoring. And they also sponsored Sylvia. Or somebody sponsored Sylvia. I forget. Oh, Scotty Satori sponsored Sylvia. So it's really beautiful when our Global Peace Tribe members come in and sponsor others, and you can do that. So we're community and we all got to support each other. All right, so we now close our Saturday night shows with KES healings. And to share a little bit about what that is and to introduce tonight's healer, here is our beloved Deborah Juliet.
I just had to find the unmute button. So yes, I would love to introduce someone I don't need to introduce anymore because he was already there and with us, and he's actually back to popular demand. It's totally true. You were so powerful that night that we just got so many amazing, feedback, such an amazing feedback that, well, how could we not re-invite you? And maybe you want to, I can of course explain for our beautiful souls here, tribe members that haven't heard yet what KS is, but maybe Norman, you want to tell us a bit about it.
Yes, thank you so much for those kind words, Deborah. You can hear me nice and clear?
Yeah, you're awesome.
All right, good. Thank you so much. I've enjoyed the show. It's good seeing Sylvia, my flutist, who does the meditations with me. So many familiar faces. Yeah, I like being spontaneous. I learned this from Sanandaji. Sometimes you just say the best things when you have nothing prepared. So KES, we've heard people say a lot about KES. So from the heart and from my experience with KES now for several years, KES is just a new healing modality brought from the future by our beloved teachers from Twin Ray. Just think Reiki, but with a very Christed New Age twist. The universe likes to not repeat stuff. And so now we have the KES energy, and it's starting out now very early, but by the time it's all said and done, everyone is going to be like Reiki and and what's the thing you do with the needles?
Acupuncture.
Yogi. It's going to be commonplace, but it's just starting out new. Every now and then there's a lineage that come out with something new, like the yogi, the Rishi came out with the yogi and all this stuff, and Atlantis came out with a lot of the crystals. So each soul group kind of comes in and do their own thing. So now the Christed lineage comes in and says, we're going to do this thing called the Christic energetic system. It basically works on Christed energy, which a lot of people don't know about, but we're going to be teaching people about this more. It's basically what the universe is created with. The Christic energy is very high vibrational energy. And so it's not for special people. It's not for ascended masters. It's bought so that anyone can be initiated into it. Anyone could do it. Anyone listening to my voice now could just go to twinray.com and sign up for KES 1. And then there's the other 2 levels and level 3. and you learn how to do their healing modality. And like anything else, the more you practice it, you get very powerful with it. And it's pretty much, if you've ever seen the Doctor Strange in the Avengers, where he draws stuff and those stuff becomes real. It's kind of like that, believe it or not. So it's very magical in that sense. It's a lot of fun. And so basically, when you're a KS healer, you really don't do anything. That's the first thing you learn, is basically you're just a server. You're just a bridge, a vessel, and the Christic energy does it all. Just like you look around now, it looks like there's many things in this room or around you, but it's all just that one thing, the creator working its magic, doing everything. And even the thoughts that you have, it looks like you come up with it, but no one has ever created anything. It all comes from a higher consciousness that actually makes it happen. And so the Christic seals are like that. It's really at the base level of creation, where you realize you really don't do anything but witness. That's it. So we're going to start now. If
Yeah,
everyone
I would just love to thank you so much, Norman, for this incredible and beautiful and profound description. I would just love to add, so Christic energy, you write it really with a Krystic. So it's nothing to do with the Christic CH, right? And there's a reason why it's coming now. It's because after what happened 2021, 22, the planet Earth has risen so much that we are finally at a consciousness level, at a light level, at a frequency level on this planet, to be able to really receive such a powerful tool. And it's by far, and I've been working with many profound, I mean, there are not so many actually, there are only a handful of what we call avatars, or really ascendant masters. And only, we all know Twin Ray has just exists since 2017, and only now this system could really come down to this planet. We were not ready before. And I have never, ever been healed except by going to an incarnation of the Divine Mother, who just looks at you and then she does her magic, right? And when I discovered that modality, first I tried it out for myself, and I was so blown away that it works on every level you can and you cannot imagine. I think this is really the difference, that it works on your soul, on your body, on your mind. And when we do the group healing, it works on oversouls, on entire monads, which means on entire oversoul systems within this universe. And we somehow can, after doing it for some time, we can feel that it's not just this group. It goes all the way to 7 ancestors, back to your 7 lineages of ancestors, because that's where the real roots of our wounds are. So I just wanted to add that. Thank you, Norman.
Thank you, Deborah, for adding that. And let's have the experience.
Shall I go ahead and play the flute, Norman?
Yeah, if you want to, feel free to chime in anytime at will. Thank you, Sylvia. Now, the first thing we're going to do is form our group container, and we start out with a special prayer. Everyone could just center themselves, get as grounded as you could. Take a deep breath. You see yourself standing, and from the bottom of your feet to see a light emit down through the earth. And as you kind of sink into the earth a little bit, see that light continuing down to the core of the earth and connecting to the core of the earth, grounding you. Feel the energies as it comes back up to your feet and connects to the root base of your spine. Imagine all of us now as a group, a collective consciousness. Just like you're aware, now turn that in awareness and imagine everyone together in one ball, everyone online right now, and everyone would watch this video in the future. As we're sitting around a campfire as one, I, Norman Love, call upon the Cosmic Christ, Supreme Intelligence, to support and facilitate this group KES holding session. I now ask permission from all receivers present to receive this group holding with the highest good and divine grace for all involved. If you give this permission, just please say to yourself, yes.
Yes.
I request on behalf of all the beloveds present who said yes, and all the beloveds that will watch in the future who said yes, to become aligned for the duration of this session to the divine intelligence of Christic energy system with grace, with ease, and with joy. I invite the cosmic Christ energy to connect with us now in the most appropriate way for all involved. May all that transpires in this microcosmic reflection of our group constellation support and uplift the ascension of the entire human collective and all sentient life. I also call forth assistance from the divine Heavenly Mother and Heavenly Father presence to overlight this group container with pure unconditional love from the Most High. May all be known through this connection of pure love so that a group holding session anchors in us in the most benevolent way. Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Thank you, and so it is. Now, with that beautiful prayer, we have created through the systems of the universe, our group container session. And as our container is now a thing, and I'll connect remotely to our collective group session. Now, imagine above our collective group sitting around this campfire. That we are in our heart, sink into your heart. Because as you do it, so does the group. Just follow along with me. Now see your consciousness go all the way down now to your root chakra. And as your attention, your presence, your consciousness goes to your root chakra, see it go now up your spine, up through the top of your head, up into space, up, and connect with your intention to the ascended planet of Venus. And as you intend and connect to the ascended planet of Venus, see now Venus happily sends down the energy, its opalescence energy. Imagine opalescence, you know, that shimmering purplish, silverish color of all colors, like an opal, come down through the sky, down to the top of your crown, into your body, and fills your heart. As it comes down, it's spiraling clockwise down, And it spirals from your heart into your field, your energetic field. Feel the energies of ascended Venus, the opalescence. And just breathe it in from the top of your head for a while. Fill yourself with that opalescence energy of Venus. What this energy is going to do is going to clear any variations we might have in our consciousness, things we picked up from our childhood, the humanity, negative conditioning. Now, as my field is filled with it, I'm now directing those energies into our little collective container that we created around this campfire. Now, as you sit around this campfire, see from the center, spiraling out this opalescence color of Venus, and it just explodes out from inwards out. As this opalescence energy pulsates from the center out, feel it as it washes through every cell of your body. Feel, and also in your third eye, you're seeing this opalescence color everywhere. Everything is opalescence. And it's continuously pulsating from the center out. As you see and feel the opalescence pulsating to every cell, every part of your body, as it washes from inside out, it is clearing any of these conditioning, these variations. Continue to see it every couple of seconds, every second just pulsating over and over. The energies will build up, and we continue to let it pulsate until it starts to die down. But right now it continues to just get stronger and stronger, pulsating. These energies from ascended Venus. Continue to see and feel. As you continue to feel each opalescence ray pulsate from the center of our little camp group surrounding the fire. Every time you feel, you are clearing. There are many ascended planets, ascended rays, but this one was specifically chosen for this container. There are going to be others, but first we got the opalescence. The energies being provided by ascended Venus, who happily shares to help us clear these variations of consciousness where we might be holding on to. Continue to see the opalescence everywhere in your third eye. I Magi Nation. We're a nation of magicians. Anything we see in our third eye is real, because only thing is real is our experiences. Continue to feel the energies expand from the center of our circle, expanding out. It hits your body and washes through your cells. Feel as it goes through your cells, clearing any and all variation. Constant pulsating from the center out, opalescence. The opalescence ray dies down. We just sit and notice how we feel. And we just let it settle. Notice how our cells feel. As we breathe, we thank Ascended Venus for those energies. We now move on to our second ray, the ruby ray, ruby essence, red, assisted by the ascended planet of Mars. As you settle now into your breath, and you just imagine yourself in your heart space. Put all your focus on your heart space, your awareness. See your heart space lower down your spine into your root chakra. From your root chakra, see your consciousness go up your spine to the top of your head, up, up, up in space, and set your intention to connect to the ascended planet of Mars. As you connect to the ascended planet of Mars, now bring down Mars' ruby red ray down, down, down through the sky, down into the top of your crown, spiraling down into your heart. As it goes into your heart, now see and feel that ruby red energy spiral outwards into your field, filling your body and your field with the ruby red. As you're breathing and charging, filling yourself with that ascended ruby red energy of Mars. Now focus on our container. Again, from the center, imagine, see this ruby red ray expanding out in bursts of energy, of light. Everything is red. Expanding, expanding from the center inwards out. Everything you see now is red. We're red. The space we're in is red. As these rays expand from the center and move to your cells, feel them wash through your body, wash through your consciousness, wash through your energetic field, your auric field. Everything is being bathed in this ruby red energy of ascended Mars. Continuous pulsating. As it pulsates, all you do is see this ruby redness everywhere, starting from the center and burst outward in concentric circles, washing through you, clearing any variation you might have. You'll find either over time or immediately that these rays will clear years of karma, years of conditioning that is out of unconditional love, out of alignment with unconditional love. Helps you evolve rapidly. That's what it's designed to do, help with your evolution, ascension process. As you clear these variations, you could hold, your body could hold more of your higher consciousness. And that's what it's designed to do. So see and feel the bursting from the center outwards, washing through your body, washing through your auric field, cleansing. As you see and feel, it is very powerful. Clearing, removing. All you see is ruby red, ruby essence. Pulsating inwards, outwards, over and over, clearing your cells, washing away any variations. You might notice this one was even more powerful than the first one. They grow in intensity. You need to see the constant expansion from the center outwards, red everywhere. Feel as it goes through your cell, clearing, removing. Energies provided by the ascended planet of Mars. You see the redness, the more you feel it wash to your cells, the more it is clearing. Continue to see the red ruby essence ray wash through your cells as it goes through your cells. Just feel and notice that redness passing through you from the center out. As we sit in these energies, ascended Mars, ruby essence ray, just notice how you feel now, how your cells feel. Where are you feeling it? How does it feel in your cells? Just notice. So you let the ruby essence one just relaxes, slows down, and dissipate. You just continue to breathe and notice the redness. Being aware of how our body feels, of how our feels feel. And we show our gratitude to ascended planet Mars and thank it for providing the energies for clearing these variations. Thank you. We have a lot of support from the planets who are conscious beings, and they love participating in this way. So as we now sit and we breathe and we center ourselves, we focus now on a third ray, the green ray of Mercury. When we sit in our heart, become aware of being present in our heart. We drop down our spine now, our awareness into our root chakra. From there, we send it up our spines to the top of our bodies, up, up, up to the crown, up into the sky. And we now set our intention to connect to the ascended planet Mercury. As we connect to the ascended planet Mercury, we now ask it to send its green ray down, emerald green ray, down, down, down to the top of our crown, into our bodies. Breathe this emerald ray in, down, down, down into your heart. See it spiraling down, filling the heart, and spinning now into your field. Down now to your root chakra, filling your entire body with this green, emerald green ray. Breathe it in and charge up your field. And you breathe this emerald ray down now into your field and fill up your field. See yourself once again around this campfire in our group container. See from the center of the group container this emerald green ray, which makes everything green now. All you see is green as it bursts from the center outwards. And the emerald green ray purifying your cells, purifying your auric field, cleansing, filling the space with green. Everything now is green. This green energy is very mental, very cleansing. Cleanse the mental capacities. Continue to see the constant explosion from the center of green, concentric circle from outwards inwards as it passes through your cells, cleaning, repairing, clearing any variations we might have in our consciousness, in our cells. The more you see the green pulsating, the more you feel the green going through your cells, the more you are clearing your variations. The emerald green continues to pulsate. See it pulsating from the center outwards. Clearing any and all variations we might hold. Emerald ray of Mercury is known for bringing fast transmutations, transformation, working rapidly on our mental abilities, balancing. We continue to see green everywhere, soothing, cleansing as it passes through your cells, inside the circle, outside, outwards, passing through, clearing. You see green everywhere. Only color in this space now is green. Emerald green ray passes through, clearing any and all variation, pulsating over and over like a beacon. How does it feel as it passes through your cells, washes through your awareness? See to feel is to clear any and all variations it touches. Notice how it feels when the greenness washes through you from the inside outwards, passes through you. Passes through your organs, bone, the cells. Your very awareness itself is being washed by this emerald green as it pulsates from inwards, outwards, clearing. As we now just sit, as the green rays dissipating slowly, we just breathe and notice how we feel. How did this ray differ than the two preceding rays? To notice is to experience. And now we sit in gratitude and we thank ascended planet Mercury for its emerald green ray, the energies it has provided for our clearing. We are grateful. And now as we did all this clearing on our variations, we now to smooth things over, we invite in energies of compassion. See yourself sitting in this container of ours, and from above, the energies of compassion just flows down through your crown chakra into your body. What does compassion feel like? Just be aware of and experience it. As it comes down to your crown, into your heart, and fills you with compassion. Spinning down into your feel fills with the energies of compassion. It's like a soothing balm. Just takes the edge of all the power and energies from the rays. And now you just fill with the energies of compassion. Send it to wherever in your body is needed the most, that needs that balm. Breathe in compassion. In the center of our circle, just feel the energies of compassion as it flows to your cells like a soothing balm. After all that healing work, it just nourishes you. A soothing ointment of compassion. Let compassion just fill every nook and cranny, wherever it's needed, just to let your body know it has the compassion it needs, the compassion it's been asking for. Breathe it in slowly. Just notice what the compassion feels like in your body. How soothing it is. We thank the energies of compassion. We are grateful for the experience. We thank the divine heavenly mother father for creating this group container so we may have this group collective experience and holding. We now say that our container is complete and we could dissolve our container. Thank you. We do a quick sweep of the group. Seal in your fields again. Sealing off your root earth chakra. Thank you, everyone, for participating. Thank you for the privilege of facilitating this, holding with you. Thank you so much, Scott.
Thank you, beloved Norman, and thank you, dear Sylvia, for your beautiful flute. Thank you, everyone, for being with us tonight. May you take this beautiful energy and go back into meditation or to bed. We look forward to seeing all of you next week, and hopefully every evening for our evening meditation. Also, it's really helpful if you put into the chat box what you've gotten out of these KES healings. And thank you. We have a lot of testimonials from previous shows, but always putting in how Norman or Deborah or anybody's meditation or KES healing is supporting you. That's really valuable and helpful for us to have. Or you can also email it to me. All of you have my email address because you're on my email list. And remember to register for the new season. Much love. Norman, you're a blessing. God's blessings to you, my friend. I'll bring your colleague Deborah back up too. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much, beloved Norman. This is very profound to me. And I, as usually, yeah, with you, come out. Is there a word that can say filled with light without saying enlightened? You get so just thank you from my heart. And yeah, I would just really love maybe some tribe members could unmute yourself. I would just love to know who could feel that light that beautiful Norman brought down into our souls tonight, and what you felt. Yes, please. Please, you can unmute yourself. And Adora? Huh? There was a hand.
You can also put it in the chat box, and I recognize that usually after an experience like this, I don't think people are feeling so talkative.
I think Bonnie wanted to share something. Bonnie?
What I felt was profound. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your gift tonight.
Thank you for being here. As we share, we also feel it. So I experienced the same thing, and it's an honor. It's a blessing. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Roger, for sharing. I see dear Therese writes, Norman, thank you for enlightening the fire in my head. Beautiful. Susan writes, thank you so much. A very peaceful transmission. Nitya says, thank you. Roger says, thank you very much, Norman. Nitya says, balancing. So thank you for your comments, everyone. Okay. It's been a beautiful evening.
And Roger says, wow. So Bonnie, wow. Okay.
Good night, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. God's blessings, and we'll see you soon.